watching Sam Welby.
Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samwell V12 Experience.
Hey, what's up, baseball fans? Here we go again. Welcome in Lucas, Shirley, Donna. Shirley, thank you so much. It's a great theme. We love it. We love it. I can't get enough. It gets me fired up each and every time. Hey, Billy, good afternoon, baseball fans. 3 o'clock Eastern time to get the show on the road. The Blue Jays and the Rangers going to go toe-to-toe yet again. Hey there, Eleanor. But will today the Blue Jays come out on top, or will the Rangers take it to the house yet again? The Rangers have been absolutely hurting these Blue Jays in a big way, but the Blue Jays are coming with their ace today, Dylan Cease, on the mound. Hopefully he has a Cease-like performance. He's 4-3 on the year with a 2.75 ERA, 118 strikeouts, and the Blue Jays are not messing around today. They're bringing the best of their lineup. But let's first talk about the Texas Rangers. Cal Quantrill going to be on the mound. He's 3-0, and the lineup behind him, it's going to be Pedersen, Langford, Seager, Nemo, Young, Berger, Kalenic, Diaz, and Lopez here for the Rangers. A few changes from yesterday. And for those Blue Jays behind Dylan Cease, they're bringing all the big guns. Nathan Lucas is going to lead it off. Vladimir Guerrero hitting second. Varsho is in the 3 spot. Okamoto in the 4. Alejandro Kirk getting the start today. He's going to be in the 5th spot. And the rookie making his debut here today, Sean Keys, is going to be in at first base. So Sean Keys with that big minor league bat, what is he going to be able to do here today? We'll be watching him very closely. The all-star Ernie Clement in the 7th spot. Yandrek Panago, he's going to be in 8, and Andreas Jimenez in 9. So these Blue Jays are not messing around at all. They're bringing the bats. They want to get something going. They want to put up a big showing here, and they want to show Cease they can absolutely get some run support. So this is going to be a big one. Now, as you're coming in, whether you're watching it live right now or you're coming in on Team Replay, make sure you hit that like button for us. We'd appreciate that so very much. Hit that little thumbs up button. And boy, oh boy, Blue Jays, time to rock and roll. We want to see all the big guns going to bring out the bats tonight, and hopefully they're going to have an absolute stellar performance. They must. The Blue Jays were at 500 for a cup of coffee. They have since fallen back a couple of games, and they're going to look to get right back in here. So a big game here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Toronto. It is gorgeous. The sun is shining. There's a slight breeze. It's a great day for baseball. So if you're down at the park, man, you picked a good one. It's a little cool downtown, about 73 degrees. It's closer to 80 up in my neck of the woods, but it is sunny and sweet. Rogers Center will be open today. The dome will be open, and that means if you're sitting on that sunny side, I hope you got some sunscreen, because it is going to be a toasty one. Hey, Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. And of course, if you weren't with us last night, we got to give a big congratulations to the Toronto Maple Leafs for picking up Gavin McKenna first overall, and a huge shout out to the Toronto Argonauts, who defeated the Saskatchewan Roughriders. What an unbelievable game. Saskatchewan coming all the way back, but the Argonauts able to hold it off. It was so exciting. I'm kind of mad we didn't stick around. We weren't live for the end of it. That would have been awesome. But here we are, Blue Jays and Rangers. Jays looking to even it up and get to 40 and 43. The Rangers sitting at 40 and 42. Blue Jays want to even them up. Of course, the big chase for the wild card starts, well, it's underway. Hey, Prince, how's it going? Jays are in a big slump. Hey, Lucas, a big slump, and they got to pull this one out. They are just outside of that wild card. Houston, Texas, the Athletics now. The Athletics taking that top spot. Them and Texas tied for it. Blue Jays looking to do the same. So a very, very important game here today. The Tigers currently, they're up 6-4 over the Astros. The Red Sox are up 4-1 over the Yankees. So the Blue Jays hoping to take some advantage and get back in there. Cal Quantrill versus Dylan Cease. It's because we fell off and they became hot. That's what happens, Prince. It's all about the runs. It's all about the runs. And Cease is going to make his way out onto the field. Here come the Blue Jays in their powder blue unis today. Going to make their way on, and this game is just moments away from the first pitch. And there's your new first baseman, Keys, making his major league debut. Sean Keys going to be at first base today, and that is a big moment. Vladimir Guerrero is DHing. So Keys is ready to go. He's all smiles. He was excited to hear the anthem in the big park, hear "Oh Canada" playing loud and proud. And I got to tell you, all the interviews I've been seeing with this guy, it is pretty sweet. Gavin McKenna throwing out the first pitch. That's awesome. He's going to be everywhere over the next little bit. Absolutely everywhere. So a big moment here for the Blue Jays. They got to get off on a hot start. They cannot fall behind 3, 4, 5, 6 runs like they have been doing. So hopefully things going to be looking a-okay for them. All right, we're going to get ourselves locked, stocked, and ready to go. Dylan Cease going to get warm. We're going to get warm. We're going to switch over to the good stuff in just a minute as soon as it's ready. And let's get a big one. Cease is going to be taking on Pedersen to start it up. The DH is going to be leading the way today. He's got a 248 average. And let's get Cease man throwing just fire. We need him on. Hey, Yo-Yo, what's going on? Welcome in. I hope so, man. It's been bad, Yo-Yo. It's been bad. The last 2 nights, oh, man, it's just been brutal. We cannot allow a run until 3:30. I'm down with that. Let's make it 4 o'clock, Prince. Let's make it 4 o'clock. Hey, Art, what's going on? Welcome in. I have a horse in the race for once. Go Rangers. Well, we hope your horse does not pass our horse. All right, here we go. First batter coming up. Dylan Cease is ready. We're ready. It's time to play some ball on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Let's go. Cease versus Pedersen. Game on. Let's play ball. Hey, Carson, what's going on? Welcome in. First pitch, 308, and it's going to be fouled away for a strike. Game on. It is now official as that first pitch made its way in, and I see the technology is right on time as usual. Cease apparently throwing with no batter there. All right, Cease, let's go. Slow leg kick, throws this one outside for a ball. Oh, there we go. Now the digital batters decided to make an appearance. So Dylan Cease in his last 5 home starts has been a 1.78 ERA, which is great. A 40% strikeout rate, which is even better. This one is going to miss 2-1. Hey, Minnie, how's it going? Let's go Blue Jays. Now, the thing about Cease that is so bizarre to watch is his windup is so slow as he comes up, and then he like powers it through on. It's so weird, and he's going to miss inside. Count goes to 3-1. CK, what's going on? I guess Boone works at the Yankees League. Only purpose is to exclude Yankees from the World Series. Oh, that's really funny. It'll be interesting to see what they do this year. The Yankees just look like a tower of power. There's a swing and a miss by Pedersen. Good pitch there by Cease. Full count. I said it yesterday. I kind of feel like the Blue Jays have to be leading the league in full counts. It's like every other batter goes to a full count. Oak, Ernie, and Valenzuela are the only decent hitters so far. And Oak, you know, Yo-Yo Oak is like home run or strikeout. Here's the full count. Swing and a miss. He got him. Nicely nice. 1 up, 1 strikeout for the Cease man. Really good pitch. The slider just swinging through it. Can't catch up to it. Oh, yeah. They'll be streaky all year, but they're such a beast. Them and Tampa are just off to such a strong start. All right, Josh Young is going to be up in the second spot today. He's going to take that first pitch in for a strike. He brought his average way up. He's now sitting at 292. I believe he got hit by a pitch yesterday as well. Whoa, this one a wild pitch is going to sail high. That one got away from Cease. Hopefully these Blue Jays can settle down. Hey, Sean, what's going on? It very well could be the case, Sean. Mattingly had them just hitting so well. Here's Cease delivers. It's going to be fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. Cease has got the long sleeves on today. I don't know why he's wearing long sleeves. It's a gorgeous day. And I don't know if it works this way for pitchers, but I know when I'm golfing, and I always compare baseball to golf because the mechanics are eerily similar. When I wear sleeves, it kind of throws off my swing, and this one catches the side of the strike zone. Strike 3 call. 2 up, 2 strikeouts. Wow, look at Cease go. So what I was going to say is I wonder if those sleeves may be impacting his delivery as he was missing the strike zone, throwing some balls, but just catches it. A beautiful pitch in there. Hey, Boom, what's up? I don't see Schneider coming back anytime soon. He might have to force his way back. Yeah, so Schneider sent down, of course, to make way for Keys coming in. Schneider has some work to do. This is the grueling part of the season. Yeah, and you remember last year, this is the time when the Blue Jays got red hot. Red hot. Cease catches the outside corner now. Strike 1, 1-1. Hey, JD, happy weekend. Happy weekend. It's been a busy weekend day. I had to work this morning, and we're doing some cleaning up in the basement. This one is going to miss high. We'll work again tomorrow. More cleaning on the schedule. Like the decision here for Panago and Keys. Yeah, me too, Prince. I like Panago a lot. And I'm very curious to see what Keys does. Hey, Connor, swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's great. The Rangers picking up Dorfiev. I think it's a great move for the Rangers. Dorfiev looks so good in the playoffs. And the Rangers, man, they're blowing up that whole team, starting a rebuild. And I think Dorfiev is a great player to have on your roster. Full count yet again. 15 pitches thrown here. Let's see if Cease can get another one. Hey, Paul, welcome in. Here's the pitch. Oh, he's going to miss. So he walks him. So 2 strikeouts and a walk for Cease here in the first 3 batters. Hey, Lucas, Canada Day Grand Slam was a turning point last year. That's all it takes. Lucas, I probably won't today. I have so much to do once we end the stream. Hey, Illy, hope the Jays can win this quickly. This one just low, called a ball. Jays will be going after starting. Yeah, that's what I heard. They're going to look to target some pitching, and I think that's the right thing to do. Hey, Richard. Bieber was not good. Yeah, and his return was not good. This pitch is going to be up high. So 2-0. So while Cease is throwing hard, he's throwing well, he's throwing a lot of balls. So they haven't been able to get a hit. He's thrown 18 pitches, 8 of them strikes. That means he's thrown 10 balls here in the first inning. Brandon Langford is in today. Yes. There's another ball inside. That's 3 straight, and it's a passed ball, and the runner going to advance to second base. So many balls here. Hey, Joshua, where are you seeing that? Oh, there. Oh, thanks, Joshua. Yeah, it's another widget I got to update. I forgot that one's on a separate, it's not connected. It's a separate piece. That's my bad. There we go. That should fix that. That one in there for a strike, 3-1. Thanks, Joshua. Hey, Aaron, if you played for the Blue Jays, what position would you play? When I played I never really played competitive baseball, but when I played, I would play center field. Center field was my my spot. This is going to be fouled off. So another full count, 3-2. Hey, Josh. Sportsnet. Game is on Sportsnet Ontario here today. Another full count. How many full counts can we get into in one inning? This is the third one. So he's going to get set, 2 outs on the board. Checks the runner at second, delivers, and that's going to be fouled off. Count stays as is. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner's going to go on each pitch. Oh, yeah, Benjamin, that Odor versus Bautista, that was nasty. Right, that shot, he popped Bautista real good back then. All right, here we go. 3-2 on Nimmo. Cease with 2 strikeouts already, loses him inside, another walk. They do go to an appeal. They say no. So, wow, Dylan Cease started with 2 strikeouts, and we're like, man, he's on fire. All of a sudden, it's back-to-back walks. Well, there goes the perfect game. When I played baseball, you were a catcher. You know what I did, Paul? I did play 1 year at catcher as well. One of the teams I tried out for, one of the summer teams, they had 2 positions available. This one has popped up. Very shallow on the run. The slide, that's going to drop in. Varsho going to scoop it up, and 1 run comes in. Because why not give up a run in the first inning? So 2 2-out walks and a bloop single puts runners on the corners, and a run comes in. So yeah, the one summer team I played for, they had shortstop and catcher available. I elected to go for catcher and played there for the summer. That was a lot of fun. Pete, what's going on? Time to break the early inning spell. We need to. We got to figure it out. Have to figure it out. Yeah, Joshua, that was a great finish last night. The Argos, what a game. It was awesome. I had it on, was watching along. Well, I stayed up way too late playing some Droid Tycoon. Lost track of time. So much fun. All right, Kelnick is coming in here. He's 1-0 count, still 2 outs. Dylan Cease now up to 25 pitches. The first inning, 25 pitches. This one down low again, 2-0. My goodness. Did Dylan Cease bet on himself to have like multiple walks in the first inning? And oh yes, Joshua, thank you for bringing that up. Toronto fans, big news out of the draft earlier today. Brendan Carlo, bye-bye. Brendan Carlo has been traded. He goes to the St. Louis Blues in exchange for a couple third-round draft picks. Sad what we gave up for Brendan Carlo, but they've gotten rid of that. Time to reset. So the Maple Leafs shipping off Carlo. Now we're waiting on Morgan Riley to see what happens there. Neapolitan, how's it going? Fire Walker ASAP. Here's a 2-0 runner goes. It's up high. And a stolen base. 3-0 now. Yikes. Conspiracy. I did play the game. Lesson on hitting. Hit the ball where it's pitched. Jays are a hot mess. They are such a dumpster fire right now. And he walks them. Oh, ball 4. He walks. The base is loaded with 2 outs. 3 walks. My goodness. 2 strikeouts. And we're like, hey, this guy's on fire. And all of a sudden, 3 walks, and Pete Walker's going to come up, and he's like, yo, Dylan, what are you doing? Like, we don't want you to play like all our other pitchers. Cease, you're supposed to be better than Gosman. You're supposed to be better than Corbin. Like, come on, man, throw some strikes. I don't think that's how the conversation is going. What's up, Zoran? How's it going? Oh, Pete, I hope so. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Benjamin, I've been a Canadian Football League fan forever. What's up, me? Yeah, I know. I know it's not Walker's fault, but he's going to take the blame right now. Just get the out. He's had a couple full counts. The guy can't hit the strike zone right now. 28 pitches. He's only thrown 12 strikes. Less than 50% strike rate right now. Hey, Mega, what's going on? Donald, hello there. This one is high, but it's called a strike. No challenge. Thank goodness. Yeah, Mega, I have Night of Champions on kind of over my shoulder, although I have the volume down too low. I can't even hear it. Hey, hockey dude, Dylan Cease. This one is going to be popped up on the run, and the catch is made. Thank the heavens. The Blue Jays get out of it, and they only give up one. And the way this series is going, we will take that. They're not down by 5. They're not down by 6. Only 1. If he missed that catch. He made it, so we don't even need to think about if he missed it. Holy smokes. What's up, Davey boy? Welcome in. Absolutely, Mega. Absolutely. Oh, I really wish Braun Breaker would have pulled out the victory over Seth there. Thank goodness. Tyson's like, it's a miracle. Yes, it is. Thank goodness. Oh, yes, Donald, we were watching the draft while calling the Blue Jay game yesterday. We were here for the first round of the draft while we were doing the game, and it was very exciting. It was so much fun. GW, it's crazy, right? 30 pitches. 30 pitches, 14 strikes. All right, Blue Jays can't score. Rangers first 5, easy money. Let's see. Billy saying, go Rangers. I think the Blue Jays are going to come big. They're bringing it tonight. Isn't Dylan Cease a Cy Young candidate right now? He's had some big games. I mean, it's way too early, I think, for that. Christian coming up with the super chat. Give it up already. The Jays are finished. They'll never win anything ever again. Oh, Christian, thank you for the super chat, my friend. At least we can all suffer together, but they'll figure it out. Hey, Joe, the only 2 players who have tried this year, Ernie and Oak. And Valenzuela. Valenzuela has been pretty good. I can't believe they get swept by Texas. Are the Jays worse than the Mets? Well, Edgar, we're going to find out because the Mets are coming up on Monday. Bo Bichette making his return to Toronto as the Blue Jays taking on the Mets. I think it's in Toronto. So I'm excited for that one. Hey, big bro. Nonsense. Go Jays. What's up, Dallas? All right, here come those Blue Jays. Nathan Lucas going to step in to get things going. Let's go, Lucas. Paul Quantrill in the house here tonight. Here's Quantrill. Pitch is going to be outside, 2-0. He's means less Springer. I'm so excited to see how he's going to do against Major League pitching, Boom. So excited. Blue Jays win. Chris, I hope so. This one just catches the corner, doesn't get the call. 3-0 now. Bo comes back to Scott on Monday. That's right, Dallas. I just was saying that. I hope so. Suffering. And he's going to walk him on 4 straight pitches. There we go. Christian, see what's going in our favor. We're turning around. No winning champion feels like not the Jays or the Jets. Well, hey, Christian, the Toronto Marlies of the AHL just won the championship. It's all going to turn it around. More Speedy gets the walk. Ex-Jays love to destroy us. That's right. Watch Bo Bichette come back on Monday and hit for the cycle. This one in there for a strike as Vladdy steps up in the number 2 spot. We're having a bullpen, so I don't think we'll win it. No, it's Dylan Cease should be able to go deep. I'm going to chalk up this as a not a normal first inning for him. Here's Vladdy swinging a foul tip. Going to be in the hole 0-2. Yes, there's no Blue Jays in the playoffs. They'll be in there. They're going to take a wild card spot. I'm pretty confident of that. They're going to pick it up and get this one going. Vladdy is set. Quantrill delivers. Vladdy watches that go just low. That was a dangerous pitch. Just low. If you're just coming in and joining us, make sure you hit that like button for us. Hit that thumbs up. Sinker just missed. So 1-2 on Vladdy. Runner on first. Misses outside. It's going to be 2-2. No one will never know championship glory. Oh, well, Christian, thank you for the super chats. We'll see. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Vladdy swinging at a pitch low out of the strike zone. He goes down swinging. Yikes. Hey, Terry, welcome in. Who do you think's going to win the World Series? Well, I would be shocked if the Dodgers aren't there again. And then it's anybody's series. I mean, based off the standings, you'd think, or the predictions, you think it's going to be LA, New York. This one is going to be hit deep. It's going into the shadows, and it's caught just in front of the track. So Varsho giving it a ride. So 2 outs here as Vladdy strikes out, and Varsho drives it deep and caught just in front of the track there. And here comes the Oak show. Okamoto going to step in. I still have the Blue Jays. You put 20 on them to win. Maybe I should do the same. All right, hang on. I got to cover my eyes. Oak does better when I don't watch. So Oak is set. First pitch in there for a strike. We covered our eyes yesterday, and he hit a home run. It was pretty awesome. You know what, Ilya? I don't think that's a bad idea, right? Not a bad idea at all. All right, we're going to cover up so we can't see Oak. I got to see the pitch, though. Going to be upstairs. Almov, how's it going? Yeah, I think Toronto can score 3 runs. They got a big lineup in here today. I love an honest fan that admits their team isn't making the World Series. I mean, do they have the ability to do so? Swing and a miss there by Okamoto. They have the ability, but they got to find that confidence. All right, got to get it set up here. Oak is set. Quantrill going to dig in. He's 1-2. Oak is going to foul this one off. See, none of you can relate to my suffering. I've endured nearly 10 years of heartbreak. Christian, I've endured like 30 or 40 years of heartbreak. Well, that's, I should say, swing and a miss. Okamoto's going to strike out. Christian, a lot of people are in the same boat as you, my friend. Now, we did have the Toronto Raptors win, but the Maple Leafs, man, they haven't won since I've been alive. We did see the Blue Jays in 92, 93. That was exciting, but since then, it's been nothing. So a lot of us know your heartbreak. My goodness. So a couple of strikeouts there, and the Blue Jays leave another runner on base, and this is something they do a whole lot of. Coming up in the top of the second, Diaz, Lopez, and then back to the top 4, Pedersen. Oh, man. Yikes. That was a struggle. We thought maybe with that leadoff walk, we're like, hey, this is going to be a good opportunity here. And yeah, yep, that opportunity disappeared. Should have known once Vladdy struck out and Varsho flew out that Oak would strike out. Okamoto either hits a home run, hits a long ball, or strikes out. And it just doesn't work. Hey, Alex, how's it going? GW, I think even Okamoto hits 60 bombs. The Jays aren't going to. No, and you got to have consistent hitting all throughout the lineup. And I think part of the issue the Blue Jays have been experiencing is when they have guys that are kind of hitting, how do you put it around so when the lineup gets to the bottom or back to the top, you're not just getting 2 or 3 quick outs? They just haven't had consecutive hitters in the lineup or consecutive groups hitting well all at the same time. So I agree with you. You know, one guy, whether it's Oak, whether it's Ernie, whoever, can't do it. Everybody has to be consistent. And that is something where the Blue Jays last year were doing a really good job. Didn't matter who stepped in, everybody was hitting the ball. Let's go Rangers. What's up, Tom? Who's in the 7-8 spot today for the Blue Jays? Keys is 7. Keys is 6. Ernie is 7. Panago is 8. And Jimenez is 9. All right, back at it. Let's go. Oh, afternoon's been good. Been busy. Here's Dylan Cease. Hopefully Cease is going to make the afternoon much better. First pitch. Hey, misses. Keep throwing balls. Pooja, how's it going? Welcome in. Can they please stop giving up runs? Right? Like, can you just get guys out? This one in the strike zone. It's called a ball. Kirk tapped the helmet, and the umpire didn't see it. Kirk now kind of says it again. He's going to go and challenge it. Hey, Edward. Oh, we want to see Oak explode, and it is a successful challenge. That is a strike. I'm so excited to see what Keys does today. See Keys against some major league pitching. Should be good. All right, Diaz in here with his 280 average, a 1-1 count. Cease is going to deliver this one. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Really nice pitch. All right, guys, if you're just coming in again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for us. Cease, 33 pitches. He needs some quick outs. He needs some 1 and 2 pitch outs to kind of get his pitch count back on track. He delivers this one. It's foul back. Count stays at 1 and 2. Why yeah, yo. Springer and Vlad and Schneider when he's in. Always strike out, line out, double play ball. That's what we're seeing from them. Barger should be available to play very soon. He's back with the team. Swing and a miss. There's another strikeout. So a third strikeout from Cease. Although Cease started the first inning with back-to-back strikeouts, then gave up 3 walks and a bloop single. Oh, I'd love to see Keys just tee off today. If Keys hits a home run today, this building will explode. He's having such a good season in the minors. Here's Lopez with a 308 swinging at the first pitch. He's going to line that in. A 1 hopper, and Varsho flags that one down. So Lopez is aboard. That's going to go back to the top of the lineup here for Pedersen. Let's get a ground ball double play now and get Cease out of this inning. Get a quick one. Cease and desist. There you go. I'm sure the boys at 92 and 93 are just smiling. I would love to know some of their thoughts. Would love to know. So Cease is ready. Pitch number 37. It's going to be high and outside. Yeah, Mega, I'll be honest with you. I kind of hope he doesn't. I used to be a big Sami Zayn fan, and he's gone way downhill for me. When you trail 1-0 and the leadoff guy gets on, you have to at least show bunt. You got to do something, Sean. You got to move him over in that case. There goes the runner. Cease delivers. Here's the throw. Not even close in time. Good jump there. And Lopez was stolen base. Well, there goes that double play dream. Hey, Tim, how are we down 1 again? It was in the first, yes. There was two walks and a bloop single, which scored a run, and then another walk before getting out of the inning. Cease delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2. Yankees lost. It's over now. There it is. New York goes down. Something like that, Steve. I'd have to go back and look, but it's a lot. Alamov, yes, I answered that question earlier. Swing and a miss, another strikeout. So that's 4 strikeouts for Cease in 2 innings. And this is where he gave up a bunch of walks in the first. Caesar salad usually needs an inning or 2 to warm up when he cooks. Man, I like a good Caesar salad. I think I got some Caesar in the fridge. Should make a little post-game snack. All right, this is going to be hit up the middle. It's a slow roller, picked up over to first in time, and the Blue Jays finally get her going. Josh Young going to ground out to Jimenez, and the Blue Jays are moving on to the bottom of the second inning. Let's go, Kirk, Keys, and Clement. Hey, Theo Sam Eagle, what's going on? Great energy in those trade. Thank you, Theo. I appreciate it. Oh man, there were a lot of trades, a lot of action going on, lots in the National Hockey League. This is the best time of year. Coming up, talking about best time of year, next Wednesday, it's Canada Day, but it's also free agent day in the National Hockey League. So lots to be excited about if you're a hockey fan. Are the Orioles going to beat the Jays in the standings? Ooh. It's possible. I mean, the records are pretty close. Baltimore's 39-44, Toronto 39-43. So very, very, very close. But I hope not. Holy moly, I missed so much. Who's Keys? So Sean Keys, big bro, they just signed him to a major league contract. He was a youngster. He's having a heck of a year in the minors, and he's going to get a chance here to get something going. Let me see if I can get his exact stats here. He's a kid. He's 23 years of age. Sean Keys, wearing number 20, 6'1", 232. He's typically a third baseman. He is playing first base, though, here today. And I'm trying, doesn't look like, it's not showing his, oh, here, click on minors, Sam. So he's split some time between New Hampshire and Buffalo this year, as Alejandro Kirk is going to step in. Combined, if I can find, here we go. He's been in 67 games, 236 at-bats. He has 67 hits, 21 home runs. 21 home runs in 67 games. And Alejandro Kirk is going to hit this one over to first. It's bobbled, tossed over, and Kirk is retired. So here comes Sean Keys, the youngster, his first major league at bat. He has 21 home runs in 67 games this year in the minors. He's hitting 284 in the minors. Let's see what he can do here. I'm very excited for this at bat. Very, very excited. All right, Keys. What you got? 4th round pick. First pitch to Keys. It's called a ball. The catcher is going to challenge it. This will be overturned to a strike. Sorley, thank you for the follow. Did he play in spring training? I don't remember seeing him during spring training. So it is overturned to a strike. 0-1 on the kid. Keys was very excited to be here today. He said one of the things he was looking forward to most is this one is going to be down low. One of the things he looked forward to most was listening to the Canadian national anthem here in this ballpark. And that's just so cool. Hey, 1,000 Swords, what's going on? Quantrill going to deliver the 1-1 outside, 2-1 now. I don't know. There's the Blue Jays. They brought out the big guns tonight. If they can only get some hits, they can get some hits. This will be a good one. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Don, how's it going? Yeah, Scott McKenna swinging a miss there, 2-2. 95 miles an hour, big cut through there. He's got those like neon green type of batting gloves. Here's the 2-2, and he's going to pop it up. Jammed it inside. That's going to be an infield fly. It's caught just in front of second base. He's a big kid. Yep, didn't look good there. So first at bat is going to be a fly out, infield fly out for Keys, but a good cut, a good swing. Nobody is on base. Hey, Kai. Really like who the Sens drafted. Yeah, Kai, I'm hoping Ottawa is much improved next season. Here comes Ernie Clement, who's hitting just below 300 at 297. Yeah, Kai, would love to see Ottawa and Toronto both much improved from last year. Here's a pitch to Ernie. He's going to swing through it. Can even it up at 1-1. So Quantrill is pitching quite well, actually, to start this game. Ernie swings and misses again. Strike two. Not that I expected anything poor from Quantrill, but he's really bringing it to the Blue Jays. He's got a couple strikeouts here early. You didn't know roller hockey is, oh, roller hockey is amazing. Roller hockey's tough too. This one way outside, going to be 2-2 to Ernie. Trying to get him to chase. He did not. Looking for the Jays to win on the money line, +7. Cease and Yamamoto. +7 for Cease and Yamamoto, a home run. Here's the pitch. Ernie going to hit this one to the right side on the run, and that's going to drop in. Base hit for Ernie Clement with 2 outs. We got one on. There you go with Panaggio coming up. Yammer had a home run yesterday. I don't know if he's going to go back-to-back with home runs. Possible, though. As a Maple Leaf fan, I also root for the Sens because you're a huge Travis Green fan. Yeah, Joe, I feel you. Travis Green was so good with Toronto. He was fun to watch, tough guy, and I like him as a coach. He's a pretty good coach. All right, Pinago takes the first pitch down the pipe for a strike. I like Pinago a lot as well. He was swinging the bat good early on. He has a 283 average, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs across 43 games this season. He's going to foul this one back. He's in the hole here, 0-2. Quantrill, man, he's throwing 28 pitches, 17 of them for strikes. 21 pitches at this point, much better than Dylan Cease's 41. Blue Jays do have to work some counts, and this is one of the problems we see. No Springer today, Kai. No Springer. Springer is having a day off. This is going to be popped up. Shallow center field on the run, and that catch is made, and that's it. The Blue Jays leave another one on. 2 innings, 2 left on for the Blue Jays. Hey, aliens, what's up? Seager, Nemo, and Berger set to come up here for the Texas Rangers. The problem that, the Blue Jays batters, they're swinging so early at pitches that they can't take it deep in the counts. And that's where every Blue Jay starter, almost every at bat, is going deep in the count, and the Blue Jays just can't return the favor. Hey, Tony, what's up? They need to pitch in Vladdy with McKenna. Absolutely. Dex, Second City, what's going on? Welcome in from Manchester, UK. Welcome in, Dex. Hope it's not raining over there for you today. Hope it's a nice day. It's a great day here for us. Stop trying to swing for the fences. That's right. He made it to 317. Prince, they couldn't get to your 330 marker. Couldn't quite get there. Favorite Jay and Leaf of all time. Cujo and Doc. Kelly Gruber. Kelly Gruber, I think, is my favorite Blue Jay of all time. I kind of flip-flop a little bit. But yeah, Kelly Gruber. And for the Maple Leafs, man, that's so hard. It's so hard. They've had so many great players over the years. I mean, Wendell Clark is definitely on that list. I've liked some guys that were kind of off the path, right? I was a big Gary Lehman fan. Eddie Olczyk, or Sundin. So there's so many Leafs. I don't know if I have a favorite Leaf of all time. It just totally depends on the decade that they were in. Honestly, I think this is not our year, but next year will be better with prospects coming in. Yeah, Aiden, we got some good prospects coming in. Want to see them do some big things. Swing and a miss as Cease back on the mound against Seager. Going with Alomar. You know, Richard, it's funny. We were cleaning up the basement. I pulled out a box of some old bobbleheads. I pulled out my old Robbie Alomar bobblehead. Here's the 0-1 swing and a foul off. Going to be 0-2 now on Seager. Orlando Hudson doesn't get the credit he deserved as a J. That's a name, Joe, I have not heard in a very long time. Sean Green. Yeah, Kai, I had a chance to meet both Sean Green and Alex Gonzalez back in the day on a golf course of all places. This is going to be up high, 1-2. They were teeing off just before I was, and they were so super nice. They hit the ball a long way. Alomar and Keon. Here's the 1-2 up high, going to be 2-2. I'm so glad Keon was able to reconcile his differences and come back and be honored by the club. Pat Borders, who loved too, met him at the parade in 92. Oh, that's cool. This is going to be popped up and foul. Count stays at 2-2. Aaron Hill is the forgotten J. He really surprised me with his progression when he played. Yeah, and you know, it's funny because there are some of those longtime Jays that you see them kind of develop over several years. This one up high, another full count, 3-2. And I love seeing that. I love when you see someone come in and they struggle, and they progressively get better and better. Kind of like what we saw with Bo Bichette before he left in a very ugly way. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Another strikeout. 5 now. 5 for Dylan Cease. He's ripping it there. Got the Rangers on the money line. So you need them to win. That's okay, banker. All right, Nimmo is coming back up now. Dylan Cease at 48 pitches. Again, we need those quick outs. Something he does not get. You need 2 more strikeouts. There's strike 1. Nice curveball there. That one really broke. Nemo, I think, thought that was going to miss the bottom of the strike zone. Ryan, we need a Jays win badly. This one up high, can even it up at 1-1. Jeff Kent, Jeff Kent is another one who developed really nicely. Man, I mean, Jeff Kent, he had some fun years to watch. I love talking about some of these old players. Some of these off in the Jays locker room. Here's the 1-1. Going to be fouled back, goes to 1-2. And Yo-Yo, I think you're right. And I think it goes back to early on in the season, all those blown games by Hoffman. I think when you have a pitcher or several pitchers who were just blowing games left, right, and center, that makes a really uncomfortable environment in the locker room. Here's the 1-2. Inside, going to go to 2-2. Hey, Brick, need a little hit from Oak. The Rock's face behind the plate is killing me. This is going to be pop foul. I'm actually excited to see the live action Moana. I think it's going to be exciting. 1, 2. Thank goodness Sami Zayn did not win. Hit a few nice bombs. All right, 2-2. Come on, Cease. Hey, Terry, usually when there's a debut and it's a win. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 6 strikeouts now for Dylan Cease. He's throwing a lot of pitches, but he's getting a lot of strikeouts. There you go, Random. You need one more. You need one more. 100. Look at most strikeouts before Canada Day. He's at 124 right now. Drops this one in for a strike as Berger steps in. Yeet. Berger stepping in. You played MLB. What position would you Big Bro, for me, center field or catcher. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Although Knowing what I know now and how bad my knees hurt, catcher probably isn't the best position. Randy, thank you so much for the heart. Appreciate it. Without this year, we wouldn't have known about Valenzuela. That's right. And how good has Valenzuela been? You know who's not a fan of Valenzuela? That would be Tyler Heineman. Heineman, not a fan of Valenzuela. This one outside. 1-2 now. Jays are one long game out of the wild card. That's it. Just one. They're right there. This one misses outside again. Trying to get Berger to chase, and he does not. So let's go. Cease trying to put the mustard on the burger. He's going to hit this to Oak, picking it up over to first in time, and that's it. Blue Jays get out of it. Not that they were in any trouble. Back around Jimenez, then up top for Lucas and Guerrero. Blue Jays trying to get this one run back. Now, the Blue Jays starts of the games have been very, very poor, but the back half of the games have been very good. So if they can keep this one close, eventually it will get their bats hitting. Wouldn't it be nice if they just started on time? Why keep bringing Schneider down? Which one? The coach or the player? Davis Schneider or John Schneider? I'm assuming you mean John. I think the 98-99 Jays, how they didn't win anything is insane. Clemens, Halliday, Carpenter. Yeah, it was a nutty rotation, right? But you need a lot of things to kind of go together. Davis Schneider. All right, so interesting point. So they sent, I didn't mean if you meant like physically sent down or if you meant like verbally put down. That's why I was thinking the manager. So you only have so many position spots, and bringing up Sean Keyes for his debut today, they had to send somebody down, and Davis Schneider is just that guy. Schneider is kind of a bubble player. He has the ability to be sent down, and he is not the top. And son of a gun, Mega, that just ruined my day. That just ruined my day. Sami Zayn has no business being a world champion. So it's Cody Rhodes with the top rope Cody cutter on Gunter. Then Sami Zayn reverses it and it takes out Cody Rhodes. I got to see how this finishes. Hang on a second. Sammy puts, okay, so we got all three of them in the mix here. A sleeper and a double Cody cutter. Oh, what a horrible. Well, at least Sami Zayn didn't pin Gunner. There it is, Gavin McKenna in the box in the broadcast booth. It's going to be popped up by Jimenez. Shallow left field. Underneath it, and the catch is made. Gavin McKenna in the house. Yeah, Prince, that's the problem, right? Too many bad pitches. I'm so mad that Sami Zayn just won. Boo. Boo. That's right, Dallas. You drop the big boot. All right, Quantrill on Lucas now back to the top of the lineup. First pitch in there for a strike. Dylan Cease has the most strikeouts in the AL. It's actually interesting to see his pitching chart. Wow. I'll have to pull up this stats sheet here. Lucas, he walked in the first, and he's going to swing. Hits this right off Quantrill's leg. Coming over to first, not in time. So Lucas reaches. Hits it off the pitcher. They're going to make sure Quantrill is okay, as this one kind of went right off of him. I hate to see a pitcher get hit by a ball, because that really can hurt you. And he's definitely safe on first base. So good hustle by Lucas to beat this one out. He was sprinting down the line. Everybody's coming to make sure Quantrill is okay. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, like they really have been. They really have been. It's the MLB the show play. That's right. So Aaron, Nathan Lucas hit it up the middle. It went off of Quantrill and then towards second base. And by the time it got there, Lucas was able to beat it out. So he's going to throw some pitches just to make sure he's okay. Wow, Gavin McKenna. They're showing Gavin McKenna's first pitch. That was a bad throw. George Springer on the receiving end of that pitch from McKenna. Yeah, Banker, hopefully. You just catched out. Let me take a look. Maybe I might jump on this. Let's take a look. Can we open this up fast enough? I don't usually bet. I did bet on Canada the other day. That was a mistake. Oh, there's a new version. I got to update. All right, so Quantrill's going to stay in. Here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy going to swing at the first pitch. Hitting it up to short. It's booted over to first. So they get him at first, safe at second base. Vladdy, if you were hustling out of the box, you probably could have beaten that one out. So Vladdy was too busy worried about smashing the bat down as he hit it weakly towards shortstop, and that is why you always have to run. Guys can make mistakes. So a base running error by Vladdy by being lazy means we have 2 outs now instead of 2 on with 1 out. Here's Varsho. Takes the first pitch. Man, that frustrates me. That frustrates me. So here's the 1-0. Varsho going to pop this one up. And again, another inning in the Blue Jays. Leave another one on. That's 3 straight innings the Blue Jays have left a runner aboard. That is not good. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. All right, let me take a look here. Not even. That seems to be every game. Yeah, and I mean, you never know when somebody is going to make a mistake, right? You never know. You always got to be on the move. You always have to be on the run. So let's see, if we throw 5 down, it would double up the cash. Let's see. Whoopsie daisies. Nope, don't do that. Just trying to see my history here. What is that? I don't know what that is. Alrighty. I'm gonna see how this next inning goes, and maybe we'll throw something down here just for fun on the money line. I don't really think we're gonna go any specific player picks, but we'll see. A dog at least run like he should just run. Hey Jane, what's going on? Welcome in. As Jays fans, we don't deserve this. Hey Java Jack, what's going on, buddy? Haven't seen you for a little while. Hope you're doing all right. Schneider is a punk, not dealing with Vlad's crap. Yeah, that play right there with Vladdy infuriates me. How he doesn't hustle down the line. I mean, that totally changes the inning around. Dylan Cease back on here against Kalanick. 60 pitches now for Cease as that first one is thrown in there for a strike. Hey, Jason, what's going on? Wasting your money on the Jays. This one is going to be up high. It's called a strike, and that was way high. No challenge. All right, we'll take that one. Dollaro, how's it going? The problem with Toronto has terrible pitching. If they aren't going to score early, yeah, pitching has not been good. That's strike 3, another strikeout for Dylan Cease. That's 7 strikeouts. There you go. Our friend that needed Dylan Cease for 7 Ks just got one. Drop some Ks in the chat for Dylan Cease hitting 7. Business over pleasure. How's it going? Who do we replace Corbin with? Anybody. Twig, what's going on? Here's Osuna. Dylan Cease first pitch to him is going to be up high. That covers your line. There you go. Whoopsie daisies. Cease the 1-0. Set, and he's going to kick. You're going to push this one outside. 2-0. Don't make the bet. No, I haven't made the bet yet. Haven't made the bet yet. Twig, not sure about tomorrow, but Monday we will be. Send Corbin back to Texas. This one catches the top corner, 2-1 now. Gazarian at the game today. Gavin McKenna is at the game today. He threw out the first pitch. Here's the 2-1. Just misses. Going to go to 3-1 now. Now they cannot see what inning we're in. Can someone please tell me? Top of the 4th. Top of the 4th inning right now. 3-1 is the count. Cease, he's going to kick, delivers, swing and a miss. Another full count. Add that to the full count tracker. But he's just going 4-seam, 4-seam, sinker, 4-seam, 4-seam. A lot of fastballs here. Here's the 3-2. Let's see. Swing and a pop-up. Knocking a foul. Why are we, Logan? That's the $1 million question. That is the $1 million question. Why are we always playing catch up? The Blue Jays like a lot. I think he gets a chance to start the game before the All-Star break, maybe. Oh, that'll be okay. This is going to be fouled back. A lot of empty seats. A lot of empty seats behind home plate here today. Yeah, sure. Gavin McKenna's first pitch, his ceremonial first pitch, was not a good pitch at all. He threw it way high. Springer had to go get it. All right, here's the 3-2 again. This one is going to be popped up, not playable. It's going to be foul. 70 pitches. We're sitting here top of the 4th inning. 70 pitches. Robbie Alstrom is getting warmed up in the Ranger pen. So Alstrom is getting ready. It makes you wonder if Quantrill is feeling something after that inning being hit. And now Dylan Cease is going to walk him. So Osuna is going to make his way to first base. So Guerrero, yikes. Was it on this channel that it was mentioned that Panago? No, Vaughn, that's funny. No, I didn't hear that, but that's really funny. Hey, Road Warrior, what's going on? That's why McKenna plays hockey, not baseball. So Vladdy is sitting on the bench, watching the iPad, trying to look at that replay. This one in there for a strike. 94 miles an hour to Diaz. He struck out in the second. His average now sitting at 275. One runner on, only one out here in the top of the 4th inning. Kind of getting a taste of Toronto sports teams are all about. Guerrero's probably watching funny cat videos. Could you imagine? This is popped up to right field. Lucas is underneath, thinking to make the catch. That is going to be thrown back. So the runner going to stay at first base. So 2 out now. 2 down. Trade Vladdy to the Dodgers, then they'll lose. Toronto's been going 3-4 innings normally, but Texas has good relievers, or at least they did. Either relievers or what's gotten the Blue Jays back into the games in the first 2. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of the strike zone. Strike 1. Thank you, Tyler. Hey, kick flip. Is this pitch for pitch just like the game? Yes, it is. That is correct. So it's about a pitch or so behind, but yeah, it's a rendering of what's taking place. This one misses inside. 101. It's not a coincidence that Lauer is turning things around in LA. This goes to show how badly he was treated by the Jays management. Yeah, and you kind of hoped he would, right? You kind of hoped he would turn around. I felt bad for Lauer. That was just an awkward situation. Pickoff attempt back in time. Vladdy is buying plane tickets to wherever this game is so he can bring it back to Toronto or wherever his game is. Maybe he forgot it somewhere during the WBC, Dallas. Cease is now sit. Pitch number 76. Up high. 2-1. Gotta settle this one down. Come on. Come on, Dylan. What you doing? All right, folks, if you're watching along, make sure you hit that like button for us. Hit that thumbs up. We appreciate it. And of course, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe as well. It's free. Pickoff attempt again. Back in time. But it was clear. It was, yeah, I think I agree with you, Yo-Yo. And with the whole arbitration and that situation just kind of made things really bad. And some of the comments that were made, you could tell it became more than just baseball here in Toronto, right? The business side of the game really kind of ruined it for him. All right, pitch number 77, swing and a miss, 2-2. Thank you. It's Dollaro. I appreciate that very much. 185K per game to jog, make jokes, and put the home run jacket on other guys. Yeah, not influenced. Where can I get that deal? Heck, I'd do it for 150. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw doesn't matter. It's another strikeout. 8 strikeouts for Dylan Cease. And he's only given up 1 run. Considering how the Blue Jays have been playing, that's actually not quite bad. Here comes Okamoto, Kirk, and Keys. All 3 are 0 for 1. Is the Blue Jays still trying to get this 1 run back? Lauer instigated the trade, to be fair. No, for sure. And with the way things were coming across, I mean, it needed to happen, right? Sometimes you just know when things are kind of coming to an end in a city, and we hope all the best. It's unfortunate the way sometimes these things come to an end. Not giving up on Guerrero and just postponing my expectations. Metapack, that is hysterical. I'm postponing my expectations until next season. I love that. That is great. Well, dropped off too. It certainly did, Kai. It certainly did. Blue Jays play a lot like Houston or like the Pirates. Bunch of power, but no consistency. In that power has just been, man, I can't even say with a straight face, no consistency. It's been almost non-existent. All right, very quickly, the Astros come back and they beat the Tigers 8-6. The Red Sox beat the Yankees 4-1. Those 2 are done. The Reds, Pirates, Mets, and Phillies games are all delayed. So those are in delays. Monday night, we will be back for the Blue Jays and the Mets, as Bo Bichette going to make his way to Toronto. That is going to be a lot of fun. That's coming up on Monday. All right, Oak Show, 19 home runs. He has been crushing at 53 RBIs. So Oak, let's go. He's been hitting really, really well. Would like to see other people get along with him. First pitch from Quantrill. He's back on the mound. That's going to be outside. A ball here to open up the count against Okamoto. Hopefully Keys get back and try to tilt your hat and we'll get a home run. This one doesn't tilt well. We'll flip it around. This one doesn't really have a good tilt factor. It's stiff. It holds its form very nicely. So a little broken bat there. So Oak is going to get a new piece of wood, get himself set back in. Hey, Dave, welcome in. Went to the Angels and then blew it. Oh, boy. Poor Manoah. Poor Manoah. Here's the 1-1 to Oak. Swing and a miss. Strike two on a pitch high in the strike zone. Oh, yo-yo. I'm convinced he's going to hit for the cycle. I'm convinced he's going to hit for the cycle against us. Rogers going to be gone. Tired of seeing him in crucial runs late. Oh, yeah. Jackson the other night, that was brutal. 2-2 on Oak now. Oak just got to buckle down. I think so, Randy. I think that would be a good move. Swing and another strikeout for Okamoto. Yikes. Quantrill strikes out Oak again. 2 strikeouts for Okamoto here today. Okamoto has 19 home runs. Yes, indeed. He has 105 strikeouts. In comparison, the next highest strikeout guy on the Blue Jays is Jimenez at 54. So 105 strikeouts for Oak. And can we look at all teams? So it's actually not the worst in the league. The league leader in strikeouts is at 118. That's Zach Neto. Here's Alejandro Kirk. Took first pitch as a ball. Second pitch as a ball. It's called a strike, and he's going to check. Did he check? He touched his cap, but maybe he pulled his hand away. Doesn't actually challenge. Armando, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's the pitch. Kirk is going to foul it off. Now, I'm not actually making any bets. I thought about it, but not making, not pulling the trigger. Although the odds keep getting better and better. Maybe I should just throw a $5 down, see what happens, just for fun. Oak and Neto have a ton of RBIs. Yeah, they do. Although Neto's he's only at 39 RBI. Schwarber with 117 strikeouts has 52. James Wood, he's got 117 strikeouts. Nick Kurtz with 113. Then Ian Happ at 107. Then you have Goodman is tied with Oak with 105. Kirk is going to foul this one off again. I think the Jays are rebuilt. They need to do some kind of rebuilding or retooling. They need to do something. Throw 5 in. Went to Friday's game in the Blue Jays. We almost, yeah, Jonathan, it was so close. Here's a 2-2. Kirk is going to hammer it. All right, let's do it. Let's throw 5 in just for fun of it. That's going to go up. All right, we're going to click done. We're going to throw $5 on the Blue Jays. Why not? Let's see if we can get a come from behind win. Plus 124. Here's the 2-2, and Kirk is going to strike out. 4th strikeout here from Quantrill. So good little pitch there. Should I cash out at 451 after that strikeout? Lose 50 cents? All right, here comes Keys. Come on, big boy Keys. Dustin, how's it going? Blue Jays are up right now. Bottom of the 4th inning. Blue Jays are up. Here's the newcomer, the rookie in his debut, Sean Keys. Let's see what Keys can do. They start at -198. A lot of respect from the books. Yeah, no kidding. You got 100 on the Jays. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Good movement there. Whew, that pitch really dropped down. Vladdy in a nutshell, overthinking, then pouting about it, about overthink. Right. Just, Sean, it's all about bad decisions for Vladdy right now. This one low. Definitely don't sell. This is a good team. Just have to find it. That's right, Jackson. It is a long season. They do, but they need to find it and find it quick. I would love to see Keys get one. This is going to be outside, 2-1. This building would erupt if Keys could go deep. That would be awesome for him in his debut to do that. It would be so good. Oh, yeah, Donald. I only bet because I'm prepared to lose. This is going to miss high, 3-1. Means I'll have to rethink dinner tonight. I bet would buy a few drinks. If the Blue Jays win, we're going for steaks tonight. If the Blue Jays lose, it'll be leftover pasta. Full count here on Keys with 2 outs. Oh, boom. I mean, Vladdy's just got to figure it all around. Hey, Chad, what's up? Wonder if it's going to be a double taxes day. JNT, what's going on? They really are. Oaken and Clement have been great. Fouled off again. Hot dogs. You know, Donald, I don't even know if we have any hot dogs here. We have to go do some shopping. And usually when we buy hot dogs, we go to Costco and get the Kirkland ones. They're the best. That's right, Lucas. The offense needs to wake up in a big way. A big way. Quantrill taking a long look down, going to deliver. Here's the 3-2, swing and a miss, and Keys strikes out. And that's it for the 4th. We're going to the top of 5. Pedersen, Young, and Seager. Dylan Cease going to make his way back out here for the top of 5. My goodness. I'm close to stop watching the Jays this year. Shredded, give it a little bit of time in the summer. This is when they got hot last year and they turned it all around. Canada Day was the big day when the whole season turned around last year for the Blue Jays. So for me, it's kind of that marker. If we're sitting middle to late July, then yeah, I feel you. But give it another week. Give it another week. Hey, Canadian Dad, how's it going? Never thought Quantrill would have gone 4. Erie hot dog. Oh, the hot dogs from Costco are so good, Bethany. Personally, I think Vladdy needs to take out his contact lenses and wear prescription glasses. He's got to do something. How many losses in a row before the Jays management is either fired or does? You know what, Canadian Dad? I'm starting to wonder who John Schneider and Pete Walker have pictures of that they haven't been relieved of their duty at this point. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked that they haven't made a move. And I know they're going to, they say, well, we've had a lot of injuries and they've had to work around it. And, the hitting hasn't been there. We get it. But I don't see anything. I don't see any signs of improvement. That's what frustrates me. Looking to set a career high in strikeout against the Jays. Well, that's, the Shredder. We just want to show we're an all-inclusive team here. We just want to let every pitcher know that they can get strikeouts. We want to make them feel welcome here in Toronto. Here, tube steaks. There you go. Tube steaks. Lady needs some new shoes. There you go. That's right. 3 quality starts in 5 weeks. That's it. That's bad. is no problem putting his prescription claims after the ball game, right? Maybe we should start a GoFundMe to get Vladdy some fancy in-game glasses. All right, Dylan Cease throwing a strike here to Peterson to open up the fifth. Holy smokes. That injury's too at the beginning, and we're past that. Yeah, I mean, now I know we're still without Barger, but like that's one guy. You know, when we were without Barger and without Kirk and Varsho had the vertigo and, you know, all that craziness was going on, and Springer with the toe, I can understand. But they're all back now except for Addy. Here's the 0-1, going to be fouled off. So 0-2 on Pedersen. He's 0-2 today. He's been pitching elite this year, and they're giving him no support at all. Gosman has had two horrible starts, his last two. Bieber was not a good return, and this one gets out of the hand of Cease, and another wild pitch. And that's that slow comeback, and he like muscles it through. Even grandma or grandpa would strike out all the Jays. Tony, that's amazing. What's up, B Disney? How's it going? So Java Jack, let me ask you this. Well, Schneider's the coach, so he wouldn't be the one trading him. Or you mean deal with him, like bench him? Do you think it is, and this is a question for everybody, as this pitch is going to be outside. Hey, another full count. Do you think this is just Vladdy really bad, or do you think this is Vladdy being miscoached? Is this a management issue, or is it a player issue? And he's going to walk him. Oh, he's going to get called out on strikes. A late challenge, and I don't think he's going to be granted this challenge. That's going to be 9 strikeouts. 9 strikeouts. Again, this pitch was so high. 9 strikeouts for Dylan Cease. So this pitch was so high. How was this called a strike? So he turned around to throw his bat, and then he turned back to challenge it when he realized it was a ball. Pitch into Young is called a strike. That was just a bad miss by the umpire. It was so high, the player assumed it was a ball and started to make his way down first base and realized, and he goes, oh no, you call that a strike? A broken bat blooper, it's going to go foul. The bat just exploded in the hands of Young. So that's going to be an 0-2 count on him. Is no effort. If you're not hitting, the one thing you can do is hustle. That's a fair point, Java Jack. Fair point. I mean, think about Vladdy's. He belongs somewhere like. I don't think that has anything to do with it, in my opinion. I'm hoping they come back young. I bet on them. One of my best friends just got traded to the Dodgers, but he played for the Blue Jays a couple years ago. Santiago Espinal. Nice. Dustin, that's awesome. So here's 0-2 on Young. 1 out. In the top of the 5th inning, pitch going to be outside, doesn't get in a chase. My wife says she thinks his batting stance is the issue. Went to change it and it backfired. Could very well be. And that's why I compare it so much to golf. If you make one little adjustment, you can mess up your entire swing. And Schneider sees the effort and does not correct it. He should. Player issue. Vladdy never had so many issues last season. Just hasn't been able to keep up the momentum. Yeah, so I think everybody is kind of in agreement here. It is a player issue, not a coaching issue. Here's a 3-2. He's going to walk him. 89 pitches for Cease. Nope, 90 pitches. That was pitch number 90 here in the top of the 5th. And this has kind of been what he's been doing, getting a strikeout, walking a guy. Let's see if he comes back with another strikeout. Yeah, very interesting go around by the Blue Jays here. First pitch swinging, and Seager is going to foul that one back. The Jays get swept by the Rangers. Schneider might be fired before the All-Star game. Could you imagine? Man, that would be so embarrassing. Yeah, hey, this umpire has not been good. He has not been good at all. A lot of missed calls. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Seager. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And the fact that, I mean, I know it was a late challenge, but that pitch was so high. Nobody in the building would have thought would have called that a strike. Here's the 0-2. This is where Cease now starts to struggle, and he pitches up high. Every time he gets an 0-2 count, he comes back with a couple of balls. Toronto is literally the most multicultural city in the world. Yeah, 100%. So not pitch number 94 coming up. Cease going to go to first base. Pickoff attempt. Back in time. Yeah, I don't think they would fire him before the All-Star break. But if they keep this up, maybe after. Misses again, 2-2. Fluffy has more slices than extra base hits. Should we hold the batting coach accountable? You know, that's Canadian Dad. That's a good point. I mean, I think the batting coach has to be somewhat responsible. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. That's 10 strikeouts for Dylan Cease. Man. I saw a little bit of it. I didn't see the whole thing. But I think that's where the hitting coach needs to come into play and recognize what he's doing wrong and work with him to correct it. And I gotta believe that's happening, but whatever they're doing just is not working. 2 down now, and this first pitch in, and Nemo is going to be in there for a strike. He's 0-1 with a strikeout, did have a walk as well. Cease delivers, misses outside. I gotta believe this is probably his last inning, as Mason Fluharty is going to start warming up. I gotta believe at 97 pitches, he'll be over 100 by the time this inning is over. Is it okay that I'm actually okay with the Jays? This one is going to be up high, 2-1. Not buying at the deadline. I just hope they can focus on developing. Yeah, yo, I'm kind of the same way, right? We're not in a position where you want to take on some crazy big contracts or take on something nutty. You don't want to see him you don't want to see the Blue Jays just do something stupid when they're having trouble being a 500 team. I do think, though, we do need a pitcher. It doesn't have to be a superstar. We're not going to trade away prospects and draft picks for an all-star pitcher. I think we just need an above-average pitcher to get us going. What's up, DJ? I have more kids than Vladdy has home runs. Amazing. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and a foul off. So got a piece. Just checking in. Go Jays. What's up? YOLO designer. Welcome in. Robbie Ray, if we can get him for a reasonable price. And, you know, Yo-Yo, I think that's the problem the Blue Jays are going to have for whoever they look to acquire, is the asking price for the Jays is going to be high because they know they're desperate. As Nemo going to drive this one in a right field. And with 2 outs, that's a base hit on pitch number 101. So every team in the league knows the Blue Jays are struggling. And I think when the Blue Jays come knocking, everybody's going to inflate their prices because they know Toronto's desperate. The worst thing you could do is try and acquire players when you're in the middle of a slide and you're desperate. Hey, Meg, what's up? Welcome in. Go Jays. I mean, I would be willing at this point, I would be willing to listen to everybody and anybody. If somebody comes knocking and they're looking to unload a pitcher and they could help us, I'm looking. I'm listening. And if we don't get anybody and we just ride out this season trying to be a wild card team, I'm okay with that. Lego, 32 goalies drafted, an NHL record. I don't believe there was any in the first round. But that's awesome. The draft is finally over. Lego, I thought it was crazy that the first round of the draft went way later than the baseball game yesterday. It was madness. Here's the 1-1, swing and a miss. Big rip by Berger. 1 and 2. Exactly, Yo-Yo. Same page, same page. Smart minds think alike. They buy Vlad out, send him to the Mets with Bo. That's outstanding. So 1 and 2 now on Berger. Come on, Cease. Pitch number 105. Checks the runner, delivers, misses high. 2 and 2. Hey, Derek, I'll pitch for the Jays. Derek, have you thrown a baseball before? Yes, you're hired. John, absolutely. The All-Star game is an interesting debacle this year. Did he go around? No, he did not. Full count yet again. 3 and 2, 2 outs. I will. Let's talk about that at the next break. End up with Brady Singer and Nick. They had a starter. Jays have outfielders. Reds have none. I didn't say it pitched well. Cease looking. 2-1. Here's the 3-2. It's going to be hit sharply into the left field. Going to round third. Here comes another run, and it's 2-0 Texas. An RBI single with 2 outs. Cease is now at 107 pitches. We're in the top of the 5th inning. It's 107 pitches. Here comes Schneider, and he says, all right, big man, your day is done. So they're going to make the change. 107 total pitches it'll be. Wow. 107 pitches, not able to complete 5 innings. That is an absolute nightmare. If we look at this, 107 pitches, only 62 of them 4 strikes. And when you look at that, you're like, man, it was bad. The Jays are playing terrible. He goes 4.2 innings. He gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, 5 walks, and 10 strikeouts. And those 5 walks are the problem. As your coach seems like not a good idea. You be objective. Would you rest the coaching staff? Be weird or something bad? Yeah. Burger with the only 2 RBIs. We being Burger King. It's amazing. Call, there it is. Thank goodness, right? Thank goodness. Holy smokes. Think he belongs in Toronto just because he's faced the franchise, often overlooked the human side of baseball, comfort, language, culture. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Should have kept your original bet. Can I update mine? What are the odds now? What do they jump up to? Going up to plus 124. I can cash out for 296 and only be down $2. No, we're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride. There, compies. Yeah, me too. I'm keeping it. It's bad though. It is bad. Hey, Metric Mod, what's going on? Imagine being one of the top payroll teams in the league, having some of the best players are performing like this at home. No excuse. Yeah, no excuse. You're right. No excuse. It is brutal. All right, so Fluharty is in, and he's going to take over here. 2 on, 2 out. Fluharty wants to get out of the innings. You put a grand down. Oh, man. Your payout is 7. Wow. Hey, play big. Play big, win big. Not me. Yep. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, lighting the blue lamp. Welcome in. Jane, the money line is plus 124 now. I got in, I think it was plus 116 when I put mine in. What's going on, Blue Jays? Richard, how's it going? Em, what's up? You think it's going to stay under 2.5 runs before 5 innings? Yeah, well, we're in the top of the 5th right now. I hope it doesn't stay the way. I hope the Jays get some runs. They've left guys on in pretty much every inning. Blue Jays leaving a lot of runners on base lately. A lot of runners on base. Dave's, I hope not. I hope not, Dave. Man, that would be bad. Here's the 2-1 on the corner. Called the ball. A quick challenge here by Kirk. This should be overturned to a strike. And it is overturned to a strike. You got plus 234? What are you playing on? That's crazy. Plus 234. I'm on FanDuel, and it's plus 124. Here's a pitch. Going to be tipped foul. Stays at 2-2. Hey, Jaden. I'm letting mine ride. I'm letting it ride. Duran coming in here to pitch hit. Plus 234. Wow. On DraftKings. Man. That's wild. So why are... Oh, maybe that's what I went in on. Maybe I locked in at plus 124. Oh, there it is. You're right. Way to go, Sam. Look at the wrong screen. Swinging another foul tip. So it's plus 230 here. I locked in at 124. Now they're plus 230. It's only 2 runs. We've seen 2 runs turn away so fast. Here's the 2-2 outside. Going to go to 3-2. Another full count. Another full count. This is absolutely amazing, yet he rarely plays. He's been okay. I don't know if I would say he's amazing. He's been okay. I kind of wonder if he should get the next start, Yo-Yo, instead of Patrick Corbin. You need to drink more rum and Coke. Right, Donald? No, I just throw a couple of bucks down for fun. Hey, Neely, what's going on? 3-2, way inside. He's going to walk him. Bases are loaded now. Oh, man. Blue Hardy, what are you doing to me? Bases are loaded. 2 outs. Blue Hardy going to kick some dirt around. Pete Walker going to come out and he's going to say, don't worry about it, kid. Just focus on the guy at the plate. Don't overthrow it. You know what to do. Stick with the playbook. That's exactly what they're talking about. Hey, Tony, I think we need some consistency in batting position and support. 100%. Tony, you couldn't be more spot on. Pete Walker finishes it up with, if you can get this guy out, I'll buy you a pizza. Blue Hardy is the new Brandon Little. Oh, no, come on. Blue Hardy did come into a tough situation. But we're getting to the part where the Blue Jays bats like to wake up, right? Kind of 6, 7, 8, 9 is where they start to play. Here's the pitch, swing, and it's going to be hit. Ah, dang it. That's a base hit. It's going to score 1, and here comes the second run. The throw is cut off, and it's 4-0. Dang it. Well, that's what happens when I bet on a team. That's why I don't usually bet. Oh, Davey boy, I know. Brutal, right? Blue Hardy just put it out there and left it hanging over the plate, and that's driven. Classic base hit. 4 runs now for the Rangers. They've done it all with 2 outs. All with 2 outs. My goodness. Hey, Donna, go Rangers. This one in there for a strike. We need to get out of this inning quickly. We need to get out of this inning. We need to regroup. The flu shot. 0-1 Flu Hardy looking around. This one is going to be popped up right side, going deep into the corner on the run, and he can't come up with it. Oh my goodness. Lucas totally botched that one, and it's going to score another 2 runs. Oh my gosh. So Diaz with a huge double in the right field corner, and Lucas just gets turned inside outside. He running to his right, and he loses this ball and tries to reach. He runs to the right and jumps, turning back to his left, and can't come up with that catch. 2 more runs come in. Well, dang nabbit. Remember when it was 1-0 and we were excited the Blue Jays might be able to come back and take it? Right, Donald? Oh, this one is hit sharply. Lucas is going back. This one he's going to catch. So the Rangers put up 5 in this inning. Coming up is Ernie Clement. He's 1 for 1. Panago is 0 for 1, and Jimenez is 0 for 1. I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, man. Yo-Yo's done. Yo-Yo's had enough. Holy smokes. Wow. It's only 5. It's only 6. We can do it. They need to trade George, Varsho, Gosman, and release Jimenez and try to get something for Vlad. Problem is, I don't even think they can get anything for George. Varsho they can. The way Gosman has pitched the last 2 games, I mean, he is not good. Jimenez definitely has some value. But holy smokes. Wow. That just happened. Huh. July is a new month. That's right, in Canu. July is a new month. Our bullpen is so garbage. Man, you guys know I've tried to keep it positive. I've tried to stand up and, look realistically at this team and give them the benefit of the doubt over and over and over and over again, as Quantrill is now coming out. Robbie Alstrom is coming in. But at this point, you can't defend this. You can't defend this at all. I don't know how you stay positive at this point. It only hurts when you say the score. I don't know how you can just blow up like that. But it's not just tonight, it's every single game in this series. Hey, Ricky, how's it going? Oh, yeah, I think we're going to be sellers at this point. Quantrill had an unbelievable start today, an unbelievable start. He was phenomenal for the Rangers. So Ernie going to swing at the second pitch and going to hit that foul. Count goes to 1-1. Can I take the paper bag off my head? Bruce, at this point, I think you just got to leave the Maple Leaf bag to the Blue Jay bag. Got to leave it on all summer. 200 opening price for Blue Jays. Well, minus 200 opening price for Blue Jays. Cassis is a great pitcher, but that's the only positive. Yeah, I mean, Cease didn't have a great game. 105. I'm glad he threw 105 pitches. But to not even get through 5, is Ernie going to hit this one sharply into right field? And that goes off the wall. It's bobbled. Another double for Ernie Clement. 21 doubles for the Earn Dog now. Almost a home run. So there we go. Maybe this is where we turn it around. Ernie with a long hit. Hey, Mass. Schneider's an awful first half of the season. Yeah, and I mean, maybe it's time. Maybe we don't let him go to the All-Star break. Right? Check that man for roids. New uniforms. They got to do something. All right, here comes Panago. We've left runners on every inning. Haven't been able to cash them. And Panago going to drive this one all the way back, and it's gone, baby. It's a 2-run jack. Panago is 5th home run, and it's 6-2. All of a sudden, it's a 4-runner. So there we go. Yandrick Panago, get that Pinot Grigio. And the Blue Jays get 2 on the board. There we go. Hendrick knew what he wanted to do, and he goes yard, and that was an absolute beauty. Woo! Let's go.
Home run.
And now they're going to drop a bunt down, running over, and Jimenez with the bunt is going to be safe. It's a bunt single for Jimenez. The bottom of the lineup is heating up. There we go. There we go. Come on, Blue Jays. Let's keep this one going. Now we're getting exciting. Now we're getting exciting. Holy smokes. They're giving us false hope. Let's go. We're getting some hustle. Let's turn it around. The Texas manager is going to come out to settle down Alstrom. So Panago just absolutely unleashes on this. A perfect swing. Now we go back up for Nathan Lucas. Come on, Lucas. Let's keep this one going. That was a long shot. Pretty flatty double play. Kai, that's right. Finally. Donald, that's really funny. So let's go. Come on, Lucas. Keep it going. Alstrom checking the runner. He's going to deliver inside. Ball 1. Good pitch there now. All right, again, if you're just coming in and joining us, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that like button. You're not liking the game. You're hitting the like for me. So click that thumbs up. It is free. In there for a strike. 1-1 now as Lucas takes that. Joe Ross is getting warm in the Texas pen. Starting to stretch and throw. Great players. There's an issue somewhere else. Can't seem to figure out what it is. Yeah, Julie, I'm with you. I'm with you. This one is going to be up high. 2-1. Not another fake comeback. We need a full comeback all the way, Tony. Can we get Ernie another at bat this inning? Keep it going. Here's the 2-1. Catches the corner. 2-2. That was a good pitch. Very good pitch. Lucas going to step out for a moment. No outs. There's no outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning as the Blue Jays looking to turn it around. Thank you, the hidden comment. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Alstrom is set. Lucas is in. Pitch clock at 6, 5. Going down. Here's the 2-2 upstairs. 3-2. Now they're working the count. Here we go. Got to get him to second base, right? Got it. Hey, Ricky. Three and two. Must advance the runner here. Lucas delivers, hits it right up the middle. Over to second for one. Across. No, not in time. They get the lead runner at first. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Can't advance Jimenez as Lucas hits this one right up the middle. Almost a double play. My goodness, Lucas able to beat that one out. When you have a guy on first base, you can hit it anywhere in the field. Just don't hit it to second base. And we're going to get a pitching change with Vladdy coming up. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going to make his way, and the Texas Rangers going to make a pitching change. Holy smokes. Load him up, bring him home. That's right. Load him up, bring him home. Come on, Vladdy. Vladdy's 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. Time for Vladdy to turn this one around. Time for Vladdy to get it going. You know, we're going to flip it over to we'll leave it at the batter cam when Vladdy steps up here. Come on, Vladdy. Oh, that would be amazing. If he could do something other than get out. I just want him to get on. He doesn't have to hit a home run. He just has to get on base. Vladdy, stick your face over it. Like, get hit by a pitch. Do something, just get on base. Even letting that clown pitch 5 pitches and 2 runs, same as yesterday. Right, David? We'll take it, though. We'll take it. Steve, I don't know if he's tradable. Mets, Dodgers, Yankees, Blue Jays. There you go. Thanks, Davey boy. Here are your top payrolls. Some big payrolls there. Adrian, can the Jays win? They can, but it's a big hill to climb up for. Tyler, thank you for the follow. It's a big climb up. Hey, Kelly, Vladdy should bunt. Now that would be the unexpected. Vladdy drops a bunt down. That would be unbelievable. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. So Ross is going to come in to pitch now. Here comes Ross. Joe Ross with an 8.71 ERA. He's going to take on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hey, Zippy, time for Vladdy to stay away from the dessert bar. We just want to get a hit. The bunt is money. If Vladdy came up showing bunt, I would lose it. You need lots to pitch in this game. He pitched yesterday. Will it come to that kind of a situation? Hey, Michael. Currently, Major League's grossly overpaid singles hitter. All right, here comes Vladdy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Big pressure moment here for Vladdy. Long look down, first pitch outside. Come on, Vladdy. Just have a good eye, right? Just have a good eye. That's all we need. This one just in there. Takes it. 1-1. It's a good pitch by Ross. Jack, don't run. Don't run. Here's the 1-1. Ross really bringing the pitch count down. Vladdy going to hit this one sharply right to third. They go to second. It pulls him off. He's safe. Vladimir Guerrero aboard with a big single, safe at second base due to the misplay. He had the bad throw from third to second, and he got very lucky, and we'll take it. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck, and boy, we got a little bit of luck. Now we got to capitalize on it. So we got 2 on here, 1 out. Let's go. That was a double play ball all day long. So here's Varsho now. Come on, Varsh. He's 0 for 2 today as well. McKenna should pitch hit. Hey, we saw Matthews hitting home runs at batting practice. Is he available? Varsho is going to foul this one back. If he did what he's paid to do. Jays are 1 for 2 with runners in scoring position today. How sad is that? Ross checking. Delivers. Varsho swing and a miss right through it. 90 miles an hour, 0 and 2. Kai, that's a good question. We'll take it. Varsho was almost line winner. Yeah, he did. We need a big hit from him now. Ross is really bringing this pitch count down. Pitch outside. Like, these are the moments where you need these middle guys to get hits. These are the moments when you need them to do something. One and two. Here's the pitch. Swing. What are you doing, you bonehead? Varsho swinging at a pitch way upstairs. Why are you swinging at that? Oh, man. Not even close. This is 1-2 where you have it in your mind where you're like, I'm swinging. And he wasn't even close. Here comes Okamoto now, the Oak Show. Come on, Oak. We're not looking, Oak. We're not looking. Come on, Oak. Oak has a couple of strikeouts today. He's due for a hit. Ross delivers. Swung on and missed. Come on, Oak. They know he swings at that. Yeah, just cannot hold off. Right? Cannot hold off. We need, Tony, we need those clutch hits. Right? We need these clutch hits. This is easier. I'll just cover them up. Swing and a miss. Come on. Okamoto, gotta hit the ball. Swinging at high fastballs is always ugly. Oh, you finally get a comeback and the top of the order kills it. Pitch outside, gonna be 1 and 2. Hey, Bella, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. What's up, Jaden? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here today. Here's the 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Come on! Insert your curse word here. 3 strikeouts for Okamoto. What a train wreck. Pinago hits a 2-run home run. The Blue Jays leave another 2 on. Like, come on. Rick, like, you can't have this when the bottom of your lineup gets on. The top of your lineup is supposed to keep it going. And you get to that Varsho, atrocious. Guerrero is 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. So they gave an error to Texas, so it's not even a hit for Vladdy. Varsho is 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Okamoto is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Like, what the actual bad word? Hey, Bucks, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Man. Is he, though? You can't have a guy who goes 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. I understand he hits a lot of home runs, which is great, but he's striking out way too much in key situations. Way too much in key situations. Like, Rick, I'm trying really hard not to curse because we try not to be like the other peoples who just curse all the time. Man, this is really hard. Oga's been hitting back to back to back for days. But it's just too many strikeouts. Too many strikeouts. Ah, Hopkins have been around for too long. Man, yeah. Jays are the Papoos. This season is slipping away. Real truth. That is the real truth. What's up, Art? You're being too hard on your team. They're playing the Mighty Rangers after all. Oh, my goodness. All right, Braden Fisher is going to come on the mound now. Here comes the fish. What's up, Brian? How's it going from West Yorkshire, England? Come on, Blue Jays. Brian wants him to win. We thought they were turning a big comeback here. Yeah, Oak 266 with runners in scoring position. Not good. The mighty Texas Power Rangers. Go, Texas Rangers. Pitch is called a ball. Kirky is challenging it. And it is a strike call. That is going to be overturned. Good challenge there for Kirky. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm ready, Yo-Yo, to make a coaching change. I'm going to call Rogers. First, I got to call Rogers to get them to fix my bill. Then I'm going to tell them I demand a coaching change. Do they have a support number for that? Jeff. Oh, no, we suck again. Jeff, I love that. The Rockies are more interesting to watch. We lost to the Rockies, too. Oh, man. This is going to be hit up the middle. Grabbed Jimenez over to first base in time. One down. Yeah, Bucks, it's crazy right now. So exciting. What did it go to? If you want to pick the Jays for their comeback win, they're now plus 830 on the money line. I can get 99 cents back if I want to buy out. Hitting it to Okamoto. He throws that over to Keys. 2 down. Now we're going 2 down. Some quick innings. That's right. We got swept by the Rockies. Oh, my goodness. Springer's not even playing tonight. Springer is not even playing tonight. We have the Mets coming. That's right. Mets coming in on Monday. I'm excited for Bo Bichette to return and hit for the cycle against Toronto. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here's Fisher, the 1-0. Catches a corner for a strike. Nice pitch. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Welcome in. At least we can laugh about it, right? At least we can all sit here and laugh about it. Otherwise, we'd be crying. They do, Matthew. Yes, they play again tomorrow as this one is hit foul down the left side. They play tomorrow. What would a $5 bet be? Let's see. I don't know if I can bet it again because I already have my my bet made. Oh, it's locked right now. Here's the 1-2 up. It just went to plus 1,200. So a $5 bet would pay out $60 if the Blue Jays are to come back. My goodness. Here's the pitch. Oh, this one is popped up and it's going back. Back. And that's gone. A solo home run for Seager. Wow. 7-2 Rangers. Oh boy. JNT, when it was 1-0, I would say yes. I thought the Blue Jays could come back. They're not coming back now. No way. I don't think they're going to come back from this one now. So I'm very unfortunate. There is still technically a lot of time. We're only in the top of the 6. Downer. Oh my goodness. Do we have anybody on our pitching staff who can pitch without giving up runs? Asking for a friend. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Hang on. If we go to... Oh, it's by first. This is going to be hit to the wall, and Varsho going to make the catch at the wall. Holy smokes. 7-2. Yikes, not good. All right, let me pull this up for the Blue Jays here. We're going to switch this to... Can we go to pitcher? Pitcher. Oh, boo. What? I can't pull up pitching stats. Oh, here, pitching. Duh. All right, let's take a look at this. So let's not worry about our starters. I mean, Louis Varland is our best pitcher by far. Hoffman is 484. Corbin 509 ERAs. Fisher at 348. Fluharty at 450. Nance 381. Man, Macko's at 138. Little is at 27. Our pitchers struggling. Man, we've given up a lot of earned runs. A lot of earned runs. Holy smokes. Hoffman has given up 19. Fisher has given up 17. Miles has given up 17. Fluharty 16. Little 14. Nance giving up 12. Rodriguez 8. Tyler Rogers 8. Man, it's not good. Ernie Clement leading the way. He's at 92 hits right now for Ernie Clement. That is awesome. 92 hits. All right, Alejandro Kirk. He's going to step in here. Let's get it going. Maybe we'll turn it around now. Hey, Jays hater, what's going on? There's absolutely no shot at the wild card. No, I disagree. There's a big chance for the wild card. But they got to turn it around quickly or this is going to disappear very fast. Here's Ross to face Kirk. Kirk drives this one. Get out of here. A solo home run for Alejandro Kirk. And they get that one run back. Thank you, Kirk. 7-3. Career hit number 500 for Alejandro Kirk. Congratulations, Kirky, with your 500th major league hit. Why can't they do it with people on base? That's right. There we go. Maybe now they'll turn it around. It's funny. We said in these later innings, the bats seem to go. And Vladimir Guerrero, Alejandro Kirk just gave Vladimir Guerrero the biggest FU you can give somebody. Vladimir Guerrero comes out holding up the jacket to put it on Kirk. And Kirk just walked right past Vladdy, didn't put on the jacket, walks right back and goes to the bench. Well, that says a whole lot about what's going on with this team right now. Here's Keys, not having a great go. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Holding up the home run jacket saying, Kirky, I got you. And Kirky walks right past him. Doesn't put on the jacket, goes in. Kirky knows. It's like when you're getting blown out in a hockey game and you score a goal. You don't celebrate like you just won the Stanley Cup. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Keys now. Only 2 homers behind Vladdy. This coming through. Keys going to hit this one through, and congratulations, Sean Keys, your first Major League Baseball hit. With the family and friends in attendance, Keys gets on base with nobody out. His first career hit. Way to go, Sean Keys. Exactly, Donald, exactly. Hey, Jacob. Red Sox take the series from the Yankees. Wow. So let's go. Here's Ernie Clement now. Ernie stepping on. Keep it going. Keep the hits rolling. It doesn't have to be long ball. Just put it in play. Just put it in play. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ross on the mound for Texas. Oh, yeah, Vaughn. Ernie driving this one foul. I love when the family gets all excited. Well, we got a runner on base. All averages are now dropped. Oh, man. Come on, Ernie. He's the one guy I don't want to see bunt. Takes it outside, 1-1. Good pitch. When Ernie Clement is patient, he gets real good. Vladdy brings the ball over for the authenticator to put the little sticker on it and authenticate that baseball. This one misses outside, 2-1. Right, JNT Needham. Love seeing McKenna as a Maple Leaf. Me too. He's going to be awesome. I assume they'll start him on the top line, but they'll probably move him down to the second. Would like to see him and Cowan play together. With Tavares in the middle for that leadership. Maji, thank you for the follow. 3-1 count now on Ernie. They're really keeping the ball away from him. Come on, Ernie. Be patient. Ross delivers. Low. They're going to challenge it. This should be a strike. It was called a ball. It looked to me like it's on that bottom line. And it is. That's going to be overturned. It's a strike. Hey, Herman, what's going on? Yeah, Bucks. Leafs are traded for front runners for Werenski. Just depends on what it could cost them. Apparently, the Blue Jackets are asking for ridiculous prices. Ernie's going to hit this one solid. That's going to drop in. A base hit for Ernie Clement. That's going to move Keys to second base. Third hit for Ernie Clement. He's 3 for 3 today. We got 2 on, and here comes Panago. Do it again. Let's get another home run. Nobody out, Aaron. Nobody out. Rainy day out there. Nice, Herman. Ernie's on fire. He's playing well. So let's go. Come on. Panago. He had a home run his last at-bat. There's a meeting on the mound. Peyton Gray is warming up in the pen. He hasn't officially been summoned yet. Glad he didn't have jacket sleeve ready, so he walked past. Yeah, I don't know. I still think it's a bit of a. He could have stopped and waited. I still think it's a little bit of a statement. All right, here comes Yondrik Panago. Let's see. Big moment here for the Blue Jays. 2 on, nobody out. The bottom half of the lineup is doing it again. This is going to be low. Ball 1. That's right, Tony. Yo, that false comeback. I do. Substances. I think it's time for a change. Ross taking a long look down, slow playing it. Panago turns on it, hits it sharply to first. Throw to second for 1, back over to first. In time, and a double play. Advances the runner to third base. Yikes. Hey, Donna, welcome in. Yeah, happy for Keys, absolutely. Are they going to challenge us at first base? I don't believe so. So Keys moves to third. It is a double play. So 2 outs now, and here comes Jimenez. Man, the Blue Jays always seem to hit into a double play when they have something going on. Always. Right, Jeff? Exactly. Jimenez, who bunted aboard his last at bat, not going to do that here with 2 outs. Holy smokes. These guys got to get going. Got to get going. Jimenez home run. Can you imagine? Hey, he could do it. He's hit a few this year. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Right through the middle. Wow. Got to figure out how to avoid that double play. It is absolutely brutal. That double play is killing us. Long stare down, 1-1, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Up high, Jimenez is going to foul it back. So it's going to go to 1-2. A lot of game time left, and it looks like Tommy Nance is getting warmed up in the pen. Nance is going. Oh, Java Jack, I as well. I thought that was awesome. That was so good. I wonder how they're going to look against actual good pitchers. Maybe they'll play better. Really, Buck, the Canes signed John Carlson. Oh, wow. This is going to be up high, 2-2. Problem with Carlson is he's just a little old. And for those that missed it, Leaf fans, Brendan Carlo has been traded to the St. Louis Blues. That was earlier today. All right, Jimenez, what you got? Here's the pitch. Jimenez going to hit. This one gets through. And that's going to bring in Keys to score a run. And it's 7-4. Holy smokes. So Brendan Carlo traded for 2 third-round draft picks this year. Sucks that we gave up Minton in a first for Brendan Carlo, who brought us 0 value. Shows you what a disaster tree living was. Here's the Hurricanes are acquiring the rights to John Carlson from the Ducks. So there you go. They're trading for the rights to sign Carlson. And the reason they do that is because he would be eligible to sign on July 1st. All right, 1 second. Okay. Trying to see if there's any other deals coming across the line. Yeah, I'll be curious what Carolina is giving up and what they end up signing for. But I love these deals. I love that there's lots going on. Boy, it means that come this July 1st, there's going to be Lots of crazy shenanigans going on. All right, so here the Carolina Hurricanes get the rights to Carlson, and all they do is sent the Ducks a late pick number 192, and a defenseman, Kyle Masters. So that's it. So we'll see if Carolina comes to terms now with that. Interesting. Hey Tyrese, how's it going? If the Jays come back, win free 200, wouldn't that be nice? Hey Ricky, the question is, who would you trade before the deadline? For me, the biggest, now that Carlo is gone, the biggest target has to be Morgan Riley. Now we know Morgan Riley gave a list of 4 teams to be traded to. You have to make something work there. You have to make something work. Like you're watching WWE. All righty, so Gray comes in, pitching change. Gray comes in to face Lucas. Back to the top. Now the Blue Jays started to come back in the last inning, and it was the top of the lineup that blew it. So we got 1 on with Lucas up now. 2 outs. Lucas is 1 for 2 today. Did have a walk as well. Here's the pitch. Up high in there for a strike. 1-2. Nice pitch. Make sure you follow us on all social media. You can follow us on X, Insta, all the platforms. You can search SamwellB12 or go to our website, SamwellB12experience.com/social, and you can click over to all of our social sites. Thank you, Incanu. No score, England, Panama. Panama. Great tune. Is George Bell still on the IL? This one is going to be hit hard. And that's going to drop in another base hit. So with 2 outs, we got 2 on, and here comes the $500 million man. As long as Nurse doesn't come back to Toronto, I'm fine with whatever it is, Boom. I do not want Nurse in Toronto. Here comes Vladdy. Vladdy, this is your opportunity. Vladdy is 0 for 3, a strikeout, a ground out, and a fielder's choice out. His average continues to plummet. 273. It was at 315. I think it was even higher. Here's the first pitch, way outside. Gray versus Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I'm not mad if he singles. I'm not mad if he singles either. No, Mega, it's okay. We do not want Nurse here in Toronto. Here's the 1-0 right down the pipe. Vladdy takes it first strike. Come on, Vladdy. This is what we need, Vladdy. This is where you need to be clutch. Gray gonna send it outside again, 2-1. Hello, Nurse. Oh my goodness gracious. There's our link tree, by the way. That will also do it for you. If you click on that, that'll take you to all of our socials. 2-1. Vladdy is set. He's got his hands up so high, he's going to hit this one along the ground. Well, Vladdy kills another rally. Oh, man, I can't wait for Vladimir Guerrero to go to the All-Star game and be talking with Aaron Judge and all these other guys, and they're going to look at Vladdy and be like, hey, what? Oh, wait, what? You have how many home runs this year? Oh, wait, you have how many RBIs this year? Why are you here? My goodness. Holy smokes. All right, we're going to the 7th, folks. Coming up for the Rangers, Berger, Duran, and Osuna. David, what I could have done that for sure. For sure. I'm good at hitting ground balls. I would have stuck my arm in the way. I would have somehow made sure I got hit by a pitch. Hey, Ken. Yeah, no excuses for Vladdy. Vladdy. Shirley, you can't be serious, but can I call you Shirley? Sorry, I had to. I couldn't resist, Shirley. I'm losing my marbles. Unbelievable. How could they not make it happen? Judge isn't even close to being bad. That's true. That's true, Boo. He was the first name that popped in my head. Unbelievable. More runs coming in. Rod Dog. I hope we get more coming in. Oh my goodness. Just every time. All right, let's go to the 7th. Blue Jays are only down by 3. Anything is possible as long as we can keep the bottom half of our lineup going. That's where all the runs are coming from. So Tommy Nance is going to check in here. The Nance man. Come on, Tommy Nance. Just don't give up anymore. We got to be able to hold them. We need our bullpen to be able to hold them right now. Holy smokes, it's 5:30. When did that happen? All right, so Nance, he's going to be going against Berger here. Berger's having a good afternoon, and he's going to swing at the first pitch and belt that into center field, and there's a base hit. Oh, my goodness. Jaden Schwartz. Negotiations going to free agency. Nice. Don't call me Shirley. This is absolutely wild. Yeah, we did need our star player to get a base hit. Our star player did get a hit. That would be Ernie Clement. This is going to be popped up. Duran sending it to deep center field. Varsho makes the catch and going to send this one in. Why can't Vlad be on the injury list? And you know, and as much as we talk here, and as much as we armchair quarterback and armchair manage and all that jazz, you know, Vladdy, as a human being, Vladimir Guerrero, you can tell he's absolutely defeated. You know, he's frustrated with himself, and he knows there's huge expectations. Gabe, thank you so much for that subscribe. We know there's massive expectations for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and you know, whatever he needs, I mean, maybe it's an opportunity he needs to step away. Maybe he just needs a chance from the mental side of the game to get back on track. Waiting for the NHL to start back up. Pinyango doesn't make the catch. It's a one hopper. Pinyango misreads it. This was a fly ball, and he needs to come up with this catch. He was running back and then kind of lost it for a moment, and yikes. Guerrero just needs to, you know, we understand, you know, he's getting paid big and there's big expectations, and maybe the pressure is getting to him a little bit, you know, not performing when he needs to. And, you know, whatever is going on with Vladdy, I hope he can figure it out. I really, truly do. Take baseball out of the equation. You know, from everything I've seen and heard, he's a stand-up guy. He's a real class act. He does a lot for the game of baseball. And I really hope he gets it figured out. I really do. That's true, Incano. You're true there. This is going to be popped up by Diaz on the right field line, sliding against the wall, and he can't come up with it. Lucas sliding in there, hits hard into the wall. The ball pops out of his glove. He tries to barehand it and can't come up with that one. So a good try there, just can't come up with it. Bucks, I mean, he's making it abundantly clear he either doesn't want to play there, or he wants more money signing a long-term deal. Now, what did he turn down? 15 or 16 million dollars over 8 years? I mean, that's crazy. I mean, Dreisaitl's only going to be making 14. I don't think Jason Robertson is better than Draisaitl. So it's going to miss. They're going to challenge this. I'm pretty sure this is a ball. I think this is a bad challenge here. And the feed just stopped. Thank you, Sportsnet. Now it comes back. It was a ball. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. He got him swinging. So Diaz strikes out. That's 2 down. No, not at all. There were big rumors that the Maple Leafs were in on acquiring him as well, Bucks, but I don't know if I believe it. If you believe everything that people are saying online, the Maple Leafs are in on every single potential player. It's crazy. So 7-4 is the score. Tommy Nance has got 2 on and 2 outs, and he's now going to face Lopez, who's 1 for 3. Don't put expectations on him right now. Is the best bet. Yeah, exactly, Chosen. You just gotta let him figure it out. Again, you know, I stand up for Vladdy a lot. Swing and a miss. 0-2. What Vladdy did in the playoffs last year is exactly what he was paid to do. Without Vladdy's performance and the way he was with everybody, I don't think the Blue Jays go to the World Series. I thought Guerrero was unbelievable in the playoffs. And so I give him a lot of slack. And there's another strikeout as Nance gets rid of it. Let's go. Blue Jays keep it going. Varsho, Okamoto, and Alejandro Kirk. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, as the Blue Jays are going to look to equal this one up. So that's why I stand up for Vladdy. You know, I'll leave that up there. I give him a chance because we've seen what he can do. We know what he can do. So he just needs to figure out whatever is going on. Let's see. That's old news, bro. And 50 million for 8 years. I mean, it's a lot of money. It is, for sure. Yeah, Vaughn, I'm not really sure. I don't really know what options we could have there. But they got to figure it out. Right? They absolutely have to figure it out with Vladdy because you know, it is, I forget who put it in the chat earlier, but a rally killer is exactly what it is. Every time he comes up when you're in a comeback situation, it's like, oh, there it goes. You know, if you're going to come into somebody's chat and start telling people to go like your video, you're a first-time editor. I'll give you a piece of advice since you're a first-time creator. Don't just drop into somebody else's chat and start trying to promote yourself. That's just an arse thing to do. Todd, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, Poker, the percentage of innings at the end with Vlad at bat is high. It is, right? It's a struggle for sure. I remember you from last year, Sam, when I was watching you during the LCS. Little came in, you went off. Oh my goodness, Little was brutal. Little I don't give the benefit of the doubt for. Hang on 1 second. All right, this is going to be swung on and fouled back as Varsho is in here. Hey, Gabrielle, what's going on? Welcome in. I may have missed your first comment. Hat color, Team Toronto. Oh, so yeah, they have really nice blue hats. The blue hats are quite nice. They also have, can I reach it? No, I can't reach it. There's a blue one with a white panel in the front, which is also very nice. A lot of runners stranded. That is for sure. I'm not bagging on Vlad. Can't be awesome all the time. I would be happy, Dave, if he could be awesome some of the time. Little is a bad word. Yeah, little. Oh man, little was bad. Oh man, talking about bad. Jeff Hoffman is up. He's getting warm. 2-2 count here on Varsho. Takes us one high. Full count now. 3-2. So Varsho, Vladdy has been bad. So is Varsho here today. Bucks, we don't want Bobrovsky. Or at least I don't. Swing and a miss. Again, Varsho strikes out on a pitch high upstairs outside of the strike zone. Bucks, the problem is Bobrovsky is 37 years old. 37 years old. He had a horrible year last year. He wants to sign a 6-year deal for like $9 million. I don't want anything with Bobrovsky. I think he's a good goaltender, but not worth that kind of deal. Here's Okamoto. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Is Hoffman the new little? Yeah, surely pretty close to it. Varsho has been brutal. Okamoto here today has been brutal. They're supposed to be trying to come back. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for everybody hitting those subscribes. I appreciate it. We won't be live tomorrow, I don't think, because I have to work in the morning, but we will be here Monday evening for the Jays in the Mets. So we hope you'll come back and join us for our style of coverage. We don't want to be just your backup channel when other channels are offline. Come watch with us. Change up down low. Count goes to 1-2 now. Oak, 3 strikeouts today has been challenging. The whole top of the lineup has been challenging. When this game first came up, we expected that the big guns were going to show up tonight, that they're going to get a lot of hits. And boy, it has been completely the opposite. No, Bucks, I have a full-time job, so I work during the days. I can't take off to stream all day long for free agency, unfortunately. But if there are any big moves that are worth, I'll probably do a reaction video or something later on. Oh, yo, it's nothing exciting. This on the corner is called strike 3. Is Okamoto 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts today. You cannot be a major league player and strike out every single at-bat in a game. Like, I understand he's got a lot of home runs, but come on. 4 strikeouts is brutal. Oh, Loop-de-Loo, thank you so much for that. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Varsho bagging is one great game every 20 games. Yet, I will say though, David, Dave, he has defensively been pretty good. So call is overturned. That is going to be a strike on Alejandro Kirk. Hey, Winkle. Me playing like you. He's had a tough game tonight. I always watch with you. I appreciate that, Yellow Designer. I'm not at work on a deadline. Oh, Designer, those deadlines, I'm sure they sneak up on you faster than you'd like. I'm sure they creep up real quick, but I appreciate that. Yeah, Steve, for absolutely. Yeah, and I'm a little hard on Oak. We know it's his first year. Turkey is going to swing away at this one, hitting it down the right side, foul. We know it's Oak's first year, and he's hitting a lot of home runs. But what I'd like to see is, you know, if some of those strikeouts, even if they were lineouts or opportunities where if you had a guy on base, it could be some kind of a sac fly to move a guy over. I just think that's a lot of strikeouts. I'm for Texas. You good. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching along. Is that what it is? 560 runners left in scoring position this year? Taking Vladdy's average with runners in scoring position would be approximately 400 of those. I don't know if it's that high, but that's crazy. Do you have the stat? Where does 560 sit? Is that the most in the majors? That's a lot of runners left on. Yeah, sweet. I am seriously knocking Oak. Kirk is going to hit this one foul again. He strikes out a lot in at key situations. I can appreciate his home runs, and a lot of them are solo home runs, which is great. He's contributing. But man, what did I say at the start of the game? 107, 108 strikeouts. That's tough when you're trying to rally. And here's Kirk. He's going to strike out as well. So Kirk strikes out. We're going to go to the top of the 8th. Most in the majors. We have left so many runners on base. And yeah, that hurts. That hurts as we move it right along. Top of the 8th. It's going to be Peterson, Young, and Seager. My goodness. I want Kirk on my men's slow pitch softball team. It looks like he fits the part. He is. He does. Not he is. Oh my goodness. All right, let me pull up something here real quickly on the side. Can't believe how quickly this day has gone by. Oh man. I'll just look after. I can't look this up now. Anyways, the dude was chucking nice little inning. Yeah, boom. It was a good inning. And oh boy, here comes Jeff Hoffman. Hoffman going to come in to replace Tommy Nance. The Hoff. Got to shut him down. Then bring up the bottom of our lineup. Give our team a chance to get back in this one. Glad he should try T-ball. Aw. Thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate that. Oh, man. Yeah, Blue Jays, they just... It's contagious, right? We saw when the hitting gets going and everybody gets in on the game, everybody can start hitting the ball. When you're not hitting and you're struggling and that all of a sudden you're frustrated and then the next guy gets frustrated and everybody gets frustrated. And then when you're having to play from behind every game, even though today up until the 5th inning, the Jays were only down by 1. And it was just frustrating. Nobody could get anything going. You know, Nathan Lucas is 2 for 3 today, so I can't get too hard on him for getting out there. But man, the rest. Vladdy is 0 for 4. Varsho is 0 for 4. Okamoto is 0 for 4. Kirk is 1 for 4. It's just not good. Like, you're not going to win ball games when, you know, your lineup is just not coming through. Can we just forfeit? Wave the white flag. Oh, man. So, talking about 0 for 4, Peterson, the leadoff hitter for the Rangers, is also 0 for 4. 3 strikeouts and a ground out. Hoffman, a wild pitch. Going to go to 2-0. Come on, Hoff. Hoffman, be a bright star today. Vladdy has left over 100 runners on in scoring position. Unbelievable. Tony, that's hysterical. This one in there for a strike. Maybe Hoffman will be the shining star today. We want Hoffman to have a big game. Let's get a quick inning here. He does. Yeah, Hoffman pitches very nicely when there's no pressure. This is going to be golfed into right field to the track and leaping in the air. Nathan Lucas comes up with a big catch. One down. Yeah, boom. That would be a problem if all of a sudden Boston gets red hot. I mean, a couple of wins over the Yankees can certainly turn things around and quickly, and they did it again. 4-1, the Red Sox over the Yankees. Young swinging a miss. He's 0 for 3 today. Had a walk as well. Whoopsie daisies. Boston now has 3 wins in a row. Tampa has 3 wins in a row. Yankees have lost 3 in a row. The Blue Jays have lost 4 in a row. This could be 5. And it's these types of losing streaks that can really hurt you. And as I do a quick scroll, that's the longest active losing streak right now. Or potentially going to 5. Kansas City has lost 3 in a row. Washington has lost 4 in a row. St. Louis has lost 3 in a row. And the Yankees have lost 3 in a row. So the Blue Jays in the middle of a very tough streak right now. Hoffman is going to miss offside, goes to 3-1. Could be a blessing in disguise. Maybe it's enough for management. And so, that's what I'm afraid of. At what point is management going to do something? Hey, Yokai, how's it going? I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Tyler, I hope not. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Another full count for the Blue Jays. Tyler Alexander is starting to get warmed up in the pen for the Rangers. If we lose and Baltimore wins this evening, the Orioles jump over us for 3rd in the East. Yeah, David Boy. I mean, it's starting to go from bad to worse. That is a great question. I mean, this season has just been a calamity of issues from what we thought was all injury related, and the struggles with the rotation has just turned into everybody having a bad season at the same time. Last year, we had so many guys with career years, and this year it's just starting to fall away. This is going to be a grounder foul. Stays at 3-2. Just what do they got to do? In the Jays game is stand-up comedy. You're cracking me up today. Hey, Matthew from New York. Yanks are frustrating. And the poor Mets. Matthew, the Mets are bad. The Yankees, the Yankees are going to come out of it. The Yankees will continue to be hot. But right now, man, losing 3 in a row is never easy, but especially if you're the Yankees and you lose to the Red Sox 3 in a row, it's almost like an extra slap in the face. I know, Yokai, is so sad to see right now. Here's the pitch. Going to be hit hard in right center field. That's going to drop and go off the wall. Varsho going to throw this one in. And that's a stand-up double for Josh Young, his 18th of the year. Yanks always frustrating. They make the same mistakes every season. Yep. Yeah, but you guys have done pretty good without Judge. I mean, obviously, losing the monster that he is definitely hurts. But you guys are doing okay without him. Seager, who's going to step up here in the top of the 8th with 1 out, 1 on. Hit a home run his last at bat. He's going to foul this one back. Holy smokes. Absolutely brutal here. Seager 1 for 3. Scored 2 runs as well. Hoffman, long look at the runner at second base. He's going to put this one in, and it's hit foul. Count goes to 0-2. All we want to do is score some runs. I think at this point, should the Blue Jays get back around to Vladdy's spot, I think you pitch hit for him. I think you pitch hit for him. And the problem is, your pitch hitting options right now are not good. I mean, you could put Valenzuela in. That's probably what you do. Urias, he's been okay, not good. Straw's been okay, but maybe you put Valenzuela in a pitch hit for Vladdy next time Vladdy is up, if they do get back to him. So 0-2 on Seager. Hoffman delivers, and he got him. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout for Hoffman. So 2 down now here in the top of the 8th. Oh yeah, Yokai. Vladdy mentally is having some serious struggles right now. He needs to figure himself out. He needs to sort it all out. I don't know what that weird sound was. I don't know what that weird noise was. I don't know if that came on stream or not. That was weird. I know they won't, but they probably should. Urias is the new guy. He's been okay. Little base running error the other day. Swing and a miss here on Nemo. 0-2. 2 outs. Let's go, Hoffman. Let's see if we can get him out. See if we can get the Blue Jays going again. How many times can you start a rally? This is going to be hit. Over to short. A quick throw across to first in time. All righty. Hoffman was able to hold him. Coming up, it's going to be Keys, Clement, and Panago. Let's see if Keys can get it going again. Seager's been a rally killer the past 2 years. Let's see. We need these Blue Jays. We need these Blue Jays to get a rally going on now. It's the part of the lineup that's been playing well. Let's see if they can get it going. No, it was like a ding, like a weird, like ba-ding. I don't know. It was so weird. Hey, Vulture, how's it going? Need Oak to hit for your parlay. I just need Oak to hit to get on base. Just need him to do something. So the Blue Jays is going to try to get this back up and running. Keys, Clement, and Panago. I like what they're doing. Again, just get on base. Don't worry about the home runs. Just get on base. Small ball. Small ball. That's what brings in runs. When the Blue Jays were at their best last year, it's because they were playing small ball. Base hit, base hit, base hit, double. Base hit, walk, double. Base hit. That's what they got to do. And that makes all the difference in the world. Ooh, Jurassic Park is on. Love me some Jurassic Park. Sean, my goodness. I got to decide. I got to figure out what I want to do for dinner tonight. The boss has gone out for dinner with a friend, so I'm on my own. So I got to find something good. Got to get something good. So Addison Barger was taking some ground balls today, working on the fields. Working by third base. He's got a big kind of compression brace on his right arm. So he's fielding some balls, which is a great sign. Okay, here we go. Keys is up. The Blue Jays back in action. The sun right now is beaming down right on the pitcher's mound. It looks like a spotlight on that mound. Keys is 1 for 3 today. So it must be interesting as the ball crosses from the mound towards home plate, from the sun to the shadow. So 1-1 here on Keys. He's 1 for 3. Had his first hit, his last at bat. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Oak is in the game. He's 0 for 4 today with 4 strikeouts. So Oak has not been doing too well today. So Gray continues on the mound, swing, and this one is popped up. He lifts it to shallow right center fields, and that catch is made. So Keys flies out. Osuna bringing that one in, one down. He's shaking his head. He was thinking he should have hit that one a lot better. But it's his first game. We'll give him that chance. It was there, and it looks like he did just miss it. All right, here's Ernie Clement. Ernie's having a great day today. 3 for 3 for Ernie. First pitch. Challenge that. That was up high. They called it a strike. No challenge. Ernie is back over 300, 304. Gray delivers. Ernie swings through that one. Strike 2. Lucas is good center field. I wonder if Barger could be. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well, he plays mainly in right, I think, because Varsho is out in center. This one is going to be low. When Addison comes in, we'll have to see. Will they put him in left or right? I'm hoping Yo-Yo, if it even gets there. Ernie going to hit this one sharply to third base, thrown across, and that's Ernie Clement's first out of the game. He now goes 3 for 4. Tyler Rogers is getting warmed up. Looks like we'll get Tyler Rogers coming in for the 9th. So here comes Panaggio. Looks like no 8th inning rally here for the Blue Jays. They're, I guess, saving it all for the 9th. Pinyango, he's 1 for 3. Gray remains in. Pinyango gonna foul this one off. Lucas can play all 3. Do the Jays even have a chance? They certainly do. I mean, they're in the wild card hunt, but it's streaks like this. Every time they get to 500, they go on a losing streak. This one in there for strike 2 call. They were at 500. Now they've lost 4 in a row. If they lose here today, that'll be 5 in a row. Right, Yo-Yo? Not Rogers, Mega. And swing and a miss. Strike 3 as Panago strikes out. All righty, so we're going to the top of the 9th inning now. The top of the 9th inning, it's going to be Berger, Duran, and Osuna. 1 step forward, 2 to 3 steps back every single time. Every single time. Well, while you're here, before everybody ducks out, I do want to say thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out today. Today, yesterday, we know these games have not been the outcomes that we would have hoped for, score-wise, effort-wise. We had some moment of excitement, but I really appreciate you giving us a chance. We will be here on and off all summer long. We got lots in store. Hopefully a lot of good days over bad days, but we will be here all summer long, bringing you the Blue Jays, bringing you the Toronto Argonauts, Canadian Football League action, the Argos with a big win last night. We'll put up reaction videos from any hockey news. We will have some kind of post-game wrap-up videos that we'll post up as shorts. So we'll have lots going on. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, set your notifications. We'd love for you to follow us along and help continue to grow our channel as we're on our way to 55.5 as we're moving right along. So we are here. We do a lot, of course, once hockey season starts up. Assuming the Blue Jays are not around, we'll be switching over to cover hockey. We will have some playoff action, baseball playoffs as well, because it's always a lot of fun. Thanks for being a good host. Wasn't mean to any commenters interact with it. I try my best, and thank you so much. We try to talk to everybody. Obviously, during baseball, it's a whole lot easier because it's a lot slower. During hockey, we try our best as well. But yeah, we like to talk to everybody. We are not a pay-to-play channel. We appreciate the super chats and PayPals, and it helps us pay our bills, but it's not pay to play here. We try to interact with everybody, and there's a mutual respect. As long as everybody is respectful towards the channel and myself, we give it right back. We have seen some trolls come and go, and hopefully more go than come. Thank you, Encano. We try our absolute best. I say trade Vladdy for Soto. Joking, by the way. I love how you put that in because you're right. If you would post that in some places, people would jump all over that. All right, here we go. Tyler Rogers coming in. First pitch inside. Tyler Rogers, I'd like a measurement. Tyler Rogers may have the longest neck in Major League Baseball. Chosen Slump, thank you for that. Subscribe. We appreciate that. His neck is so long. We need an official measurement. So Berger is 3 for 4 today. He's having a good day. Swings at this one, fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. Blue Jays take Blue Jays more like, yeah. No, except you have to win to choke. You have to be in the lead to choke. Oh, Tony, I didn't even realize that was tomorrow. What time, Tony, is that on tomorrow? I'm going to be working for the first part of the day. So depending on the time, this is going to be fouled off. Normally I don't work on weekends, but we got a bunch of big things going on. So I have to get some stuff done. Lourdes has a long neck too. Hey, Energy, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, looks like a Canadian dad. This pitch is going to miss upstairs, 2-2. Let's go. His whole body is long. His arms is like, it really is. It really is. This is going to be chopped in play, but foul. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in, Dennis. Hope you're doing well. You should do World Cup games. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge soccer fan. 3 p.m. is a match. Oh, 3 p.m. I should be done by 3 p.m. That could be a maybe. I probably won't know till like just before. I don't know too much. I can't even speak right now. I don't know too much about soccer. I'm not a big soccer guy. We've done a couple Canada games in the past that have been fun. This is going to be swung on, and I know there'll be a lot of channels covering it. So 3-2, full count here for Rogers, top of the ninth, but I will look into that for sure. Thank you so much for the time. Yeah, 3 p.m. I should just be able to make it if things go as I hope. Yeah, Canada made it to the next round. I was hoping they would have won their division with that last game. They would have won their pool. I threw a couple of bucks down on them and, well, lost that one too. 3-2 count still. This one is going to be hit sharply down the right side. It looks like it's foul. No, in Canada, not without clearing it first. If there are other channels we like to, like, you can send me an email and I would say like yay or nay, but there are some, well, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. This coming across. Hey, Dave, welcome in. We have a chance in the knockout stage. We have a chance against South Africa, like a legit chance. So still 3-2 here. Berger putting up a good fight. Now he's going to pop this one up straight away center field. Varsho underneath it, and it's going to make that catch. Hey, Tucker, what's going on? Welcome in. Sean's doing okay. He's doing all right. Got his hit. Got his hit out of the way, which is nice. I know, Chosen. That was a lot. That was a long battle. Here comes Duran now. Duran is 0 for 1. Came in pitch hitting earlier on. Had a walk as well. Going to drop the bunt. He's going to pop it up, and it's going to be foul. Blue Jays are trying to play through. Oh, man. So he walked back in the 5th inning, which is when everything kind of unwound. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. That's right. Then anything is possible, right? So next up for the Blue Jays, they play the Rangers one more time tomorrow, and then it's on to the Mets. The Mets come to town. Bo Bichette makes his return. We will be live Monday for that one. Can't wait to see how Bo is going to do. I can't wait to see how the fans are going to treat him. This is going to be hit up the middle. There's a base hit. So Duran gets another one. I'm curious if fans are going to boo Bo Bichette or if they're going to applaud him. And I got to believe that they're going to have some kind of a tribute video for Bo Bichette. Probably not, though. Boom, that's funny. They're a so-so team. Okay. That's pretty awesome. So Urias, he's getting his gear on, so it looks like he's going to come to pitch hit. 0-1 to Osuna. Could he be pitch hitting for Vladdy in the 9th? The umpire calling timeout here. They want a challenge. So the Rangers challenging catcher's interference here. Hey, Brian, what's going on? So foul tip was a call on the field, and the Rangers are challenging for catcher interference. We saw catcher interference the other day on Valenzuela. I think, yeah, I'm looking at this too, and I think there was contact. Yep, just caught the tip. Just the tip. Yikes. So this indeed is going to be catcher interference. Yeah, no, it's a tough one right now. It is a tough one. I mean, Kirky got the glove out there and he just made contact. Very, very close play, but it is contact. This should be interference. I can't believe they're still looking at it. Like it's pretty clear to me. Why is this challenge taking so long? Very, very long challenge. Like this, when this was on Valenzuela the other day, which was a lot clearer, it was a very quick response. This one is certainly, they're taking their time. Oak is still technically in the game. All right, so the radio call is coming in. Wow, okay, so they're going to rule and say it's a foul tip, no interference. So there was definitely contact, the bat on the glove, unless they're ruling to say that the ball was already in the glove by the time the bat came around. That's an interesting call. Marie, I hope they score more than one run. KFC, how's it going? 500 on Texas. Good luck to you. Texas is up 7-4. We're here in the top of the 9th inning. 1 out. Osuna is up. It's an 0-2 count on him. Let's see if if Tyler Rogers can keep it going. Blue Jays twice came back to make it within 1, but could not take it over, and we're going to get a time called. So Tyler Rogers taking his time, and Osuna calls for timeout. Runner goes. This is going to be hit to first base, picked up, and that's going to be an out at first, but it does move the runner over to second. So with 2 outs, going to be runner on second base. Yikes. Yikes right now for these Blue Jays. Adam Macko is getting warmed up. So Macko getting himself ready. Is he going to be coming into this ball game? Texas Diaz going to foul this one off. How many more hitters are they going to allow Rogers to face? Is that maybe why they're getting him warmed up and ready to come in? Let's find out. So Rogers going to deliver. This one misses, going to go to 1-1. And Tyler Alexander is going to get warmed up here for Texas. So we got some pitchers in both pens getting going. Jay's putting in the work. Hopefully they put in enough work that they can get back in this one. Top of the 9th, Rogers working very slowly here. Oh yeah, Vaughn, he loves his matchups, that's for sure. This is going to be fouled back. Goes to 1-2 now. 1-2 is the count. Oh boy. Schneider likes his matchup so much that I think it's actually been more of a detriment. Said one year he warmed up over 180 times in the season. Think he pitched in 70 games. Wow. A little tapper back to the mound. That's going to be underhanded to first. All right, the Blue Jays, they're down to their last 3. We're going to the bottom of the 9th inning for Jimenez, Lucas, and Guerrero. And we know somebody is going to be pitched hit for, and I assume that it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero. So let's see if the Blue Jays can figure out how to get back in this and take the lead. Matty Vladdy has had an atrocious game. He's 0 for 4 today. Vladdy, Varsho, and Okamoto have been horrible today. 0 for 4 Vladdy, 0 for 4 Varsho. Varsho with 2 strikeouts. Okamoto 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Kirk is 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Keyes is 1 for 4. Ernie's been good, 3 for 4. Pinago is 1 for 4. But that one was a 2-run home run, so we'll give him credit for that. Jimenez is 2 for 3. So the bottom 3 have been doing well, and Lucas is 2 for 3, and he has a walk. So Tyler Alexander is going to come in looking to close this one off. Will the Blue Jays be able to get in here? Will the Blue Jays make any noise? In the bottom of the 9th inning. Lucas is now up to over 305, which is great. Ernie at 303, Lucas at 305. Remember how bad Lucas was at the start of the season? He's come all the way back, which is absolutely amazing. Alice, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to get tonight. I'm going to scroll through and see what catches my eye. If you hit 555 in subs, give a big shout out. Yeah, Gabe, I try every time we hit to milestones to call out the milestone person. Sometimes we don't know. Depending, sometimes you'll see when you subscribe, the blue light comes on. If somebody has their privacy settings up, we don't know who they are when they subscribe. It doesn't give that blue light. We just see the number go up. So depending on privacy settings, we may not know who the milestone subscriber is. Hey, Cameron, what's going on? Welcome in. Fire the mascot. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 9th, Miles Straw is going to come in for Jimenez. Again, I thought Jimenez was playing a good game. You bring in Miles Straw, who's pretty much the same average. Don't know if I love this. Up high, going to be 2-0 to Miles Straw. Why would Schneider pitch in for Jimenez? He hits 5. Yeah, it makes no sense. No sense at all. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. 2-1. That ray of sunshine coming from the roof is slowly now moving across the infield. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Again, Straw taking it the whole way. Strike 2. Is he even going to swing the bat? I mean, this is your manager that's going to the All-Star game who pitch hints for a guy who's been playing well and has a great average against this pitcher. Straw going to foul this one back, 2-2. And why would you pitch hit Springer for Lucas? Like, that doesn't make sense at all either. Here's the 2-2. Straw going to swing at a pitch outside the strike zone, fouls it off. That John doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, this is just terrible. Hey, Kelly, it sounds like he could. So Straw. Jimenez was 2 for 3 today as well. Going to be hit right up at the middle at the pitcher. And a low throw, and Miles Straw is going to be out. That was so stupid. Why would you pitch hit for Jimenez there? And now Urias is going to come in for Nathan Lucas. So Nathan Lucas is 2 for 3 today. Andrew Walk has a 305 average. Why would you pitch hit for him? This is the most frustrating thing I've seen. You're in the bottom of the 9th. You take Jimenez out, who has a good track record against this pitcher and is 2 for 3 today. Now you take Lucas out, who's having a great day. Why is he sabotaging this team? Urias is going to foul this one off. This makes absolutely zero sense. But Jimenez has a solid average against Alexander. This makes zero sense. Here's the pitch. Urias going to pop this one up. Is it playable? No, it is not. So count going to go to 0-2. This is crazy right now. Yeah, I saw Jansen. They did that the other day too. It was so funny. Did the Yankees lose? Yeah, I know, but it's he way overplays a lot of these matchups. Urias gonna foul this one back. This is nuts. Absolutely nuts right now. 0-2 here on Urias. Dan Schulman catches the foul ball up in the broadcast booth. This one outside, 1-2. Canada Day, July 1st, Wednesday is Canada Day. It's also Free Agent Frenzy Day. If you're a hockey fan, this one is going to be down low. 2-2 now. So 2-2 here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Blue Jays trying to get something going. And Urias is going to hit this to center field. And that's going to be caught. 2 down, 2 down. Again, I'm sure Varsho could have hit a fly ball to center field. Now the guy that should be pitch hit for, and it's going to be, no, it is not. George Springer is not coming in this game. Are they actually going to let Vladdy hit? It looks like Vladimir Guerrero is going to hit. So you pitch hit for the two guys that were having good games today, and then you let the guy who's 0 for 4, who is having an atrocious game. What is wrong with John Schneider? John Schneider is terrible. What makes no sense what he's done here in the bottom of the ninth. And yeah, you can say, well, he's playing matchup for matchup. You take out the two guys who were hitting well today, and you leave the guy who sucks. Vladdy going to line this to third base, and thank God the pain is over. John Schneider, you get a double thumbs down for your management in the bottom of the ninth here. You suck. All right, this game is over. Thank goodness. The Blue Jays not able to pull through. They're going to lose 7-4. The bright spot today is Sean Keys with a chance to make his major league debut, and he comes through with 1 hit. Texas, they put up 7 runs on 11 hits. Texas had an error. They put up 1 in the first, 5 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. The Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth. And that was it, a 5-game losing streak. Twig, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for watching along with us. It was a fun game. No, it wasn't. It was a terrible game. It was fun when it was close for the first 4. Gray takes the win, goes to 3-0. Cease takes the loss, goes to 4-4. Cease with 10 strikeouts on the day. It was wild. A 5-game losing streak, and the Blue Jays going to start sliding further away from the wild card spot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have an amazing Saturday night, whatever you do. Have a great Sunday. We'll see you Monday for sure, and possibly tomorrow. Thanks for watching along with us. I want to thank Christian for all the super chats today. Christian, I know you want to see a championship so badly, but don't worry, it'll come. But thank you, Christian, for all the super chats. Thank you for the hearts over on TikTok. We appreciate it. This was just not good, but make sure you hit that follow. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We'll be back before you know. And by the way, TikTok, congratulations with your help tonight. We just hit 11,000 followers. So way to go, TikTok. 11,000 followers. Amazing. Good job. Hey, Jason, I hope they fire him. He's got to get out of TO. I don't know what's going on. We'll got a whole night to think about it. We'll see you real soon. Peace, love, enjoy your sports. Go Canada for tomorrow. And we'll see you Monday, like I said, for sure, for the Jays and the Mets, maybe tomorrow. Take care, be good, and have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for everything. Take care, everybody.